mind is so fucked up, bro. I might try to play Elden Ring a little bit later, but right now I need to rest my hand. No jerking off today. Oh, trust me. No jerking off. Oh my god. How many people in here are fucking... How many people in here know about this? Like, how many people are Spanish up in here, please? Me, me. Wait, how many non-Hispanic people are in here today? Hello? Hey, sorry. Are you American? Are you Blanco? In heart? You can be in heart. You can also be a Latino by injection. That's also very possible. That's a very probable thing. That's a joke. That's something called a joke. Have you ever heard? I know we're in 2022, but you know, jokes still exist in this timeline, I hope. Is comedy still a thing? Comedy? Jokes are illegal by 2020. Oh no, no jokes at all. By 2024, no more jokes. Don't worry. If you are of non-Latino persuasion, what does that mean? What am I saying? Am I gonna get canceled? I'll teach you how to dance, baby. Just kidding. I'm not gonna teach you how to dance. As if I would ever teach you anything. Primary language. English, Spanish, other. What does other mean? Gremlin language. That's the language I speak, baby. Klingon? Oh, I wish I knew how to speak Klingon. I don't know how. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I love Star Trek. I like Star Trek more than Star Wars. Sorry. I'm sorry, I like Star Trek more than Star Wars. Ya empezaron los idiotas. Oh my god. How bad of an offense have I committed here today? I wonder if the whole first part of my stream will be muted audio. Will it be muted audio? Only time will tell. Cancelled? Fuck off. Fake oaf. My name is Ironmouse. It's okie dokie artichoke. Maybe I shouldn't have played all that merengue music. Maybe that was not a good idea. Maybe that was not a good idea. I'm sorry for playing merengue music. I won't do it again. Traicionado por el merengue? I'm sorry que te traicioné. How can I make it up to you? How can I make it up to you? Hmm? More merengue? Don't fucking tempt me, baby. what's the next song after this? I need to know. Oh, bro, come on! Come on! Come on! All right, hold on. What's the one after that one? Hey, this is a good mix. What the fuck? Alright, I gotta stop because I want to clap and I can't. I want to clap and I can't. I want to clap and I can't. Fuck. I'm sorry. Clap with feet? I can't clap with my feet. Who claps their feet? I'm sure there's people that can clap with their feet, but I can't clap with my feet. How did you break your hand? Too much jerking. Playing Jump King. That's how I fucked up my hand. You see, Jump King is a hazardous thing. It's dangerous and you shouldn't play it. I'm just kidding. Clap on your thigh? Fuck off. I clap on it. Listen. It's not boss! It's not boss! It's not boss! Listen! Fuck off. Fuck all of you. Fuck you guys. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fuck you! I'm not a skeleton! I'm a curvaceous Puerto Rican girl! You guys are so mean to me! You guys are terrible, you know that? You hear rain? You mean rain? Rain? You mean rain?
I gotta be a bad boy. I'm gonna be a bad boy. I gotta be a bad boy.
Oh my god, this is the worst thing. I'm sorry, I'm fucking playing fucking copyright music on stream. I'm so sorry, I wish I had split audio. Fuck! You gonna be a Pepe boy, not a Bebe boy. I'm gonna be a bad boy. I'm gonna be a Pepe boy. Rain is Do you know rain? Rain? Do you not know rain? Rain is falling down. Rain from Rain. Oh yeah, wasn't he an actor? Wasn't Rain an actor? Wasn't Rain in a movie? I think Rain was in a movie. Yeah, he was a ninja assassin. Rain Wilson? No, not Rain Wilson. Rain. Rain from Rain, the K-pop star Rain. Yo, he's hot. Wait, wasn't he in some scandal? Oh god, I don't even know. Never mind. Rain! I'm gonna show you who Rain is. Rain. His name is Rain. Or B. From K-pop world. He was in... What's Meteor Garden? What the heck is that? What's Meteor Garden? What is that? Oh, it's a K-drama. What's it about? Oh, it's Boys Over Flowers. Oh, I see. Oh, I know that drama. Booby is almost at 100K? Really? Wait, where? On Twitch? Oh. Why is Mouse so big? I don't know. I ate a potion. I ate a potion and now I'm large. Booba? No! Why are you so small? Hey! Maybe you should buy a bigger television set. Maybe you should buy a bigger television set. More of My Story. Aw, man. I want to watch more of My Story animated so bad. Those videos were so fucking funny. They were so funny. Utada Hikaru? What song from Utada Hikaru? Next week I want to do a media share stream. If you guys have any videos, we'll put them in a queue. Not with points though. We'll do like a you laugh or you lose with monies, and you guys can submit video. Like, I'm gonna copy Connor exactly like how he did it, and let's see. I'm gonna copy his content, and I think it's gonna be great. I'm gonna copy exactly what he did. When in doubt, copy other people. I got it. It's the perfect formula. Easy. Content? Yeah, I gotta copy the content king, you know? Maybe I'll become a content queen. Yeah, with a wheel? You want me to do a wheel? We'll do a wheel stream next week too. I was looking at the stuff. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, please. Bruja, brujita, tú me hiciste brujería. Alright. I was looking at my list. My list of all the goals from Subathon, because I gotta schedule some stuff. Oh, next week on Friday will be the anticipated Speak of the Devil episode with the one, the only the man who loves cat girls, Asmund Gold. Asmund, what? Yay! Next week, Friday, for sure. I'm scared. Not scared. I'm just nervous. I'm really nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. What can we talk about? VTubers, cat girls, we could talk about about vampire survivors. I heard he beat death. Fuck, I gotta do that. Fuck my life. Maybe I gotta beat death. Fuck. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy. He likes Final Fantasy. He likes Berserk. Who doesn't like Berserk though? Oh, Elden Ring. He likes Booba. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we have here? I also like Booba. He played Black Desert. Yo, I played Black Desert with that new class for like a day, and then I never played again. Fuck. Ah. I don't know, man. We could talk about streaming. I apologized to him for being cringe. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm so cringe, bro. I'm sorry, I'm so cringe, bro. Yeah, he seems like a super chill guy. I've watched him before. I'll watch him from time to time. Just because I'm a VTuber, that doesn't mean I don't watch flesh streamers. He's a funny dude. I love the all caps. He owns an organization. Okay, why are you yelling at me? Why are you telling me this? I didn't break my hand. I didn't break my hand. I have carpal tunnel, bro. My hand is in a brace. OTK Vshojo collab? Oh, ho ho ho. Maybe. If they agree to it, that would be pretty cool. What would we even do? A game show of sorts, maybe. Of VTubers versus Flesh. Oh, Mario Kart, that would be fun. We could do a Mario Kart. Nicholas Reach, thank you for the bitterlies.
How was day?
Day good. How was day? How was day for you? Guys. Guys. I'm sending my parents on a trip soon. I was just letting you guys know that I'm sending my parents on a vacation, and I'm gonna be home alone when they're on vacation. So, I don't want to be by myself, cause I am a pussy and I am scared. So, I was thinking about doing a streamathon, subathon, streamathon. I'll cap it at when my parents get back. They're gonna be gone maybe like a week. I think like a week. So, a week? Yeah. Will that be okay? Will you guys watch over me? I'm not used to being by myself. Watch over me. Watch over me, cause I'm not used to being alone. Turn into babysit. Babysat. You gonna babysat? We could do lots of fun things. This this time I I will plan things ahead. You know, since so many people complained the last time about how, oh, she didn't plan anything. Oh, Subathon made me realize how boring she is. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Shut the fuck up. You try fucking planning a month of your life in advance. You try planning a month of your fucking life in advance. See how that goes for you. And by your life, I don't mean one moment of your day. I mean 24 hours a day for one full month. I'll also have you know, I'm a human being. I'm not a human being, I'm a demon. But I had to rest, you know. Tickle rest, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I think I've seen subathons before, and I've seen people sleep a long time and have adequate rest. And I think I did not have, I had good rest, but not like adequate rest. Cause I was so like, oh fuck, I want to stream. Yeah, open call thing is fun. Oh, that reminds me, let me jump. Is today Friday? I'll jump into collab server right now. Anyone? Ooh, nice. Snuffy raid. Wait, what? Am I being invaded by my favorite raccoon? My favorite harbinger of death? Snuffy! Will he come back? She just came in and left really fast. Hello. Hello! I was like, hey, you come back here.
I always like to check if you're here, and then I just wanna yell at you.
Thank you for the raid. You can yell at me anytime, from far or near.
Yeah, I love you. I hope you have a great stream.
I love you too. You can join me anytime you want if you're bored.
Yeah, I want to. I've just been moving lately, so I haven't been able to stop by as much as I'd like to.
Bro, we're all moving on up.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're living life.
We're living life,
like
baby.
Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I just finished stream, so I'm gonna go get my snacks.
Okay.
I love you. I hope you have a great
I
stream.
love I love her. Yeah, we're all moving, bro. I don't know. I'm still waiting on more word from the person who owns the place because they have to be out by a certain time. But I found the place, and I have shown photographs of the place to my cat and my harbinger of souls. And I just said my cat and harbinger of souls. Where did you get Connor from? But then again, yeah, he saw it too, so. Yeah, he saw it too. Window? There are a lot of beautiful windows. It's a beautifully windowed place. Are Iron Parents joining me? What do you think? Yes or no? Yeah, we got windows, baby, and we got floors. Yeah! Hey! We got floors and we got windows. We got doors. We got closets. We got bathrooms. We got rooms. Oh my god, we got all sorts of things.
Oh no!
And ceilings. And we got air conditioning. Bro, you know I have to live with air conditioning. I can't live without air conditioning. What the fuck? A ceiling. It got air conditioning. It's got a roof. It's got walls. You wish you had a floor? Yeah, I know. It sucks being suspended in animation, doesn't it? Bro. If only. If only. It sucks. You have to like float around everywhere because there's no floors, you know? There's no fucking floors. There's a basement? No, no basement. What the fuck? No basement. Hell doesn't have floors. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I can't tell you. I can't confirm nor deny. You got a dishwasher? I got a... Maybe. Dish storage? There's no basement. No basement. Summoning circles? Of course, you know it, baby. What about an empty spot in between all of that to put stuff in? Yeah, we got empty spots. We got empty spots. Yeah, I got windows. We got windows. We got doors. We got floors. We got walls. We got roofs. I'm sure we might have met multiple trash cans because I need to live in them. Bathtub? I will be happy to report that the bathroom is a walk-in shower with a beautifully made shower seat. A large walk-in shower with a shower seat that is not a rickety old shower chair that you buy from a medical supply store. It is a beautiful shower seat that was made for the bathroom, specifically made for somebody who needed to sit in the shower. And I just so happened to have found somebody that has a bathroom just like that was made for them. And now it can be my bathroom. And it's very large and very safe. With railing! So that I won't fall. Does it have a bidet? You're damn fucking right it has a bidet. If it didn't, I would have gotten one installed. Are you fucking kidding me? Double nice. Yeah, I have to have a clean butt, you know? Can't be walking around with a dirty butt. But does it have good internet? It has fiber internets, baby. Let's go. Hey, fiber internet. Wow! Fiber internets. Fibers. Guys, I bought the Ace family's old home. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I did not. Have you seen that house that they had? That shit was big. What the fuck? That looked like a museum. Listen, I'm the type of person where I can't live in a place that doesn't feel like people live there. I can't live in a museum. I want to live in a place that feels like a house. That feels like a home. Cause it's like, when you spend so much time in like a medical facility, it doesn't feel like you're home. I'm so used to not feeling like I'm at home that I have to have a place that feels like it's a house. Like a home. Not a place where I feel like, oh shit, can I sit there? Oh no, there's velvet rope. I can't. I know multiple people might be thinking, but Ironmouse, how the fuck do you move in your condition? Ah ha ha, au contraire, mon frère. I shall answer all your questions. It is very simple. Everything goes before me. I am the final piece of the moving. Everything goes ahead of time before me. Everything's already put in before me. Everything's nice and clean before me. And then I go. And I get there. So, I have to have people to move everything for me because I can't do any type of moving. Yeah, I'm one day shipping. I'm express mail. They express mail me in a they express mail me in bubble wrap, and they put me inside a manila envelope, and then they express mail me. No bubble balloon? Well, if a person who is ill needs to travel outside of their state, or long distances that require them to maybe fly, they can either drive, but most of the time, a lot of people that are ill don't want to risk doing the whole long drive because it can be a bit much for them. There is a thing called Angel Flight. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It is a service that is provided for people who are very ill that require medical attention while they are flying, and it is a special medical airline for people who are sick. It can be a bit pricey, or you can go through private airline. But yes, it is called Angel Flight. People flying in need. And they accommodate to all sorts of people that need a specially medical plane. It's a service that a lot of people do not know about. Those prices are from... I never said that it was not expensive. It is expensive. But, you know... would they fly a devil? Of course they would! What? Of course! Yeah, the prices are pretty expensive. As you can see, that's why a lot of times people who are in medical need really don't really have the opportunity to fly. You know? But there are ways that you can get help and assistance, I think. Have I flown before? Yeah. I've only a few times. Cerebus, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But also, when you do angel flight, if you're like sick, you have to be like cleared to fly. Like you can't just like be like, I'm gonna be on a flight and I'm gonna go. But you have to be well enough to fly, and sometimes you're not well enough to travel. Are you moving out of the US of A? I'm not telling you where I'm moving. I'm not telling you where I'm moving. I'm not telling you. You almost got me there. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not telling you where I'm going. Moving to space? Yes, I'm going to space, guys. She's finally coming to Brazil. I'm going home, boys. Let's go. I'm going home, boys. Let's go. Wah! It has to be. I had requirements, okay? I have requirements for me moving. Requirement 1. Must be in a place that is near a medical facility that is good. A very good one that can handle my needs. And that's basically the only requirement that I That's basically. Oh yeah, requirement 2. Good internet. Those are the 2 requirements that I needed. Thank you for the gifted subs. Elsie, are you moving? I am. I'm moving, bros. Bros, I'm moving, bros. I'm moving, bros. I'm out of here. Finally gonna become roomies with... Get that comment out of here. Time zone changing stream times? I'm not telling you where I'm going. I know you guys want to know where I'm going. I'm not telling you where I'm going. You going to a house? I never said if I was going to a house or not. I said I'm going to live in a new home. A castle? A castle? I'm moving to a doghouse. Let's go. Arf, arf. A VTuber ranch? Yeah, we're gonna get a VTuber house, and I'm gonna we're gonna go to a VTuber house. I'm gonna live in a VTuber house with all the VTubers. Vshojo house. Let's go. Mouse is moving to the 5th grade? What the fuck?
Bruh.
VTuber Ram Ranch? Thank you, Mark, for the Bettleys. Thank you. Are you going on a trip in your favorite rocket ship? Zooming through the skies, little Einstein. I definitely would like to get a bit healthier so that if in the event that I could accept guests at my house, I would like a guest to come and come hang out with me. If they want to. If they don't mind going through all the trouble of coming to hang out with me. Only if they want to go through all the trouble of hanging out with me. And understanding that we can't really go out anywhere. But maybe one day I might be able to go out. I don't think I will, but I don't know. We'll see. Technology is quite advancing quite fast. Hang out in the shower? What the fuck? You just want me to take a shower with Nyan. How does one become an owner of a home? A domicile owner? How must one be? A shower stream? Oh man, the bedroom is so nice. It's so large. I don't know what I'll do in such a large room. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But I hope that because that will motivate me, because I really want to get I wanted to get a personal a physical therapist and a personal trainer type, because I wanted to start getting back to normal mobility. Oh god. Oh god, the sneeze is stuck! Fuck! The sneeze is stuck in me! Ah! Oh. Oh god. The sneeze, it was trapped in there. Oh, I want... It's so funny. I talked to my sister the other day and I was telling her I want to buy a treadmill. And she's like, what the fuck? Why you want to buy a treadmill for? I'm like, I want to buy a treadmill because I want to buy one so that when I do, like, I can practice walking. And she was like, okay, I guess we could get you one so you can practice walking. Cinema roll room? Yeah, a room just for cinema roll. Only cinema roll. Starting next year, you'll see. I'm gonna start doing ring fit ring fit stream. Ring fit, weeb fit. Bruh. We were doing so well.
Bruh.
We didn't have disconnection yesterday or the day before. What the fuck? That's so fucked, bro. Yeah, man, he heard me talking shit. He heard that I was moving. And they were like, oh, this bitch wants to move? We'll show her. Ha ha ha. Bro. At this point, I'm convinced that somebody from the ISP watches my stream and they're like, I am convinced. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Fuck! Fuck me! I'm trying to eat some bread. Pass the Doritos? I fucking wish. Oh my god. I wish I could have some fucking Doritos right now. Yeah, I mean bread. Hold on, I gotta get something cause from my warder. I gotta get something from my warder. My warder. My warder. What the fuck do I not have? Oh my god, what the heck? I could've sworn I ordered a ton. No, don't tell me this. Fuck. Oh no. Did you break your hand? I didn't break it. I have carpal tunnel. I have carpal tunnel. I fucked up my hand. Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. I have carpal tunnel. I fucked up my hand. I was playing Jump King. I didn't play Jump King with the controller. And I wasn't wearing my brace when I played Jump King. So, I fucked up. So I fucked up. Oh, fuck, wait. Here I am. Hello. And smashing the desk? Bruh. Oh. How did you break your arm? Jerking off. Guys, I didn't smash the desk! Bro, this Cirkul water bottle, holy fuck. Slaps. I put pink lemonade flavor. I'm drinking drinks that I haven't drunk in so long. Hashtag aid. That's so good. I got pumpkin spice latte for when fall comes. And I got more peppermint mocha for the holidays. You're damn right, baby. We're drinking the peppermint water again. Hashtag ad? I wish they would sponsor me, bro. I wish they would sponsor me. I wonder if there's a YouTube video about it. Cirkul. Email them. Cirkul. Water bottle.
Welcome back here.
Oh shit. Bum 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 bum. There is some guy did a review. His name is freaking Review. Oh yeah, I could get a tiny water bottle to hold. Cirkul I don't think Cirkul sponsors anyone. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with a Cirkul sponsor. But if they are, Cirkul, you should sponsor me, cause your water bottle got me to drink fluids of things that I never thought I would be able to drink ever again. Thank you for providing this pretend experience for me.
Everybody, today I'm taking a look at this Cirkul water bottle, highly requested, pretty popular on social media, but let's see if it actually works in today's video.
It does! Freaking!
Before I get started, let's take a look at the unboxing and see how that went. Here we go, let's crack it open. This is my chill sleeve, which I paid $8 for. Here's
I did not buy that.
a flavor, black cherry. Another flavor, another flavor. Let me see, here's the bottle itself. This is $15.
That's the one that I got.
I bought a second lid for $5 in case I want to use it on another bottle. They say it's compatible with other bottles, and we'll find out. Another flavor, more flavors. This was about $50, but
What flavors you got? I got fruit punch, the pineapple, iced coffee, mixed berry, black cherry, and peach tea.
they gave me a 10% discount
Are those your hands? No, my hands are not that great.
because the more you buy, the more of a discount you get. So it was about $43 for all this. These are what they call sips.
Mine, I only bought the water bottle, and then I bought a bunch of cartridges that I liked.
And they have different categories of sips, and I have, I believe, one from each. This is the peach tea. This is one of their tea sips. The tea sips are all natural teas. This is the black cherry. This is what they call a go sip. These are caffeine enhanced, no sugar drinks. The mixed berry is the fit sip that I purchased. Fit sips include electrolytes. This is the classic iced coffee, which is one of their brew sips. Brew sips are just iced coffee drinks. Here's a fruit punch. This is what they call a life sip. Life sips are made with all natural flavors and B vitamins. And finally, I have the pineapple. This is an unsweetened pure sip. Pure sips are all natural flavors with no added sweeteners. Let's do the peach tea first. All of their sips, I believe, have no sugar.
That's how it looks like. It looks like a test tube, and then you put it in the water bottle.
And no calories. I'm going to rinse the bottle out before I actually use it, but I believe...
I wonder what do they use for sweetener if they don't use sugar? What does it say here? Stevia? The blood of children? Ew!
Just fill the bottle with water, put on the cap, insert your cartridge. There's a dial here that you can go from more flavor to more water, and I think you can go straight water all the way to the highest flavor. I believe it's 9 settings. The X here, I believe, means it's just water. So let me see if I turn it. So yes, you can go from 1 all the way to 9.
I usually put mine on like 3. When I first started using it, I kind of like tried to like do it slow because I was like scared. So I started on 1. Now I usually just put it around 5 to 3. No, not. Oh my god. I put it on 9 because I was stupid, and I was like.
More or less flavor all the way to nothing, which is just water. So let me clean this bottle out and go for my massive
It looks
taste
like I got
test.
punched in the mouth.
Not only am I
by
going to be testing all the
fucking
flavors, but also
strawberry
the strengths
kiwi.
as well. And I'm going to see if the cap works with other bottles like they say. So let's get started right now. All right, I did put the chiller sleeve on there. It was a bit difficult to get on. It kind of stretches over it. Not too
I don't
hard, but a
have
little bit
that.
difficult. But all you really have to do to use the Cirkul is to fill it with water.
I don't have that. I don't need to have my shit cold or whatever. I'm fine room temperature.
Insert your cartridge. Each cartridge should get you about 6 uses. I paid $3.75 per cartridge, so that's about 63 cents per use if you get 6 out of it. The main bottle is 22 ounces. They have a 12-ounce version as well. The cap supposedly works on other types of bottles, like this hydro flask. So really, if you already have a hydro flask, you can buy the cap for $5. You don't have to buy the bottle itself. The closest I reviewed this one was the Life Fuels, which went around 2020. It has been discontinued this year. I really like this one too. It had pop.
I don't mind. It's Cirkul. Cirkul. Like, I put mine on flavor like 3. So it usually lasts me like quite some time.
Pods that went in the back. This bottle was 99 bucks though, and the refills were somewhere around 12, so it's kind of steep. That's probably one reason it went out of business. When I reviewed that one, a lot of people said I should try the Cirkul, which seems to be less expensive. Also, I should point out that none of the sips have any calories and none of them have any sugar. The sweeteners they use are sucralose or stevia, depending on which flavor you have. So let's fill this up and get started. Not only am I going to taste them, but I'm going to rank them. And the first sip I'm going to try is the peach tea. See if I can smell it. Kind of reminds me of the Life Fuels pods I had. We shall see. So you just insert it in there. That's easy enough. And this can close up and be drank out of. Even though I like this chiller sleeve, I'm going to take it off just so you can see it a little better. I put ice and water in here. So I'm going to turn the dial to X, which means just water. Start at the bottom and work our way up. This should just taste like water. Mostly water. There's a tiny bit of flavor in there. All right, let's start with number 1. Very mild peach flavor. I could probably drink it like that, but it wouldn't be very satisfying. Let me see, number 2 here. That's, there was a pretty big jump from number 1 to number 2. Let's see, number 3. Oh wow, I can't imagine it getting stronger than that. That's about as much as I'd like. But we're in number, we got a long way to go though. I think by number 9 you're just drinking solid concentrate at that point.
Once you go past like 5, it's overkill.
That's good, but it's strong. Number 5.
Go to 9? No, my teeth. It goes
I
up
get this
to
little
9.
sensation in the back of my cheeks. That's pretty strong. Number 6.
You don't gotta go up there.
Maybe too strong. Number 7.
There's no reason why it would be at number 9.
At this point, it's so strong, I don't know as much difference between number 6 and 7. 8. It's still just very strong. Number 9, which is way too much. Well, there's definitely a difference. Number 9.
It's like pure.
I'm gonna go way down to 3. Try that one more time.
It's like pure.
It's funny, after number 9, number 3 just tastes like water. But I will say, that's pretty good. It does remind me of the Life Fuels, which I don't know which one was out first, but it does remind me of that. But this one seems a lot more adjustable. Life Fuels, you had to adjust it once and that was it. I think we're off to a good start, but we got a long ways to go. The nice thing about this is you can take it out and you can use it later. That was the peach tea.
Why
I'm not
is he
sure that
drinking
one's gonna
his
rank
piss?
around among the others. That's our baseline. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna grab one. Let's try the classic iced coffee. This will be very different than peach tea.
Oh Oh shit, coffee.
I think I'm just gonna go with number 3 and see how that tastes. 1 seemed to be too light, and anything after 5 was just overpowering to me for the last one. I really have high hopes for this one, because I drink coffee in the morning, but if I could have this, it'd be a nice alternative. Oh wow, that's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I think I can bump that up though. Go to 5.
I'm telling you, it's the weirdest shit when you're drinking like one of the iced coffee ones. And it's like it tastes like the coffee, but you're looking at water and you're drinking water and it's just like, what the fuck?
Wow, go back down to 4. I like that you can adjust this strength though. That's genius though. That's a great idea.
No wonder I was acting all crazy when I drank the peppermint mocha. It had tons of caffeine in it.
Wow, that's pretty good. I think I like the iced coffee better than the peach tea. If I had to rank these two, I'm gonna go coffee number 1, tea number 2.
He liked the
But
coffee
we have
more.
4 more left. I gotta try them all at 9, see what happens. All right, number 9 is the death flavor. Let's try it out.
Yo, he's crazy. No, don't do it.
Wow, okay. I'm gonna say no on the 9. Mixed berry fit sip with replenishing electrolytes. Let's go to number 3 on this one. I still have that coffee flavor in my mouth as like a pleasant aftertaste from the iced coffee. The only thing I'm not liking about this so far, and I'm nitpicking, this cap, I have to move it out of the way when I'm drinking. I'm nitpicking, but it's the only con I really think of at this point.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that noise? Oh my god, I just cracked my jaw. That pop was my jaw. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I'm fine. That's just, oh god. Is it because I was eating? I'm just not used to eating. I'm not used to eating and chewing and taking big bites. Oh. Every time you yawn, did you know I barely don't yawn? And when people yawn, I don't yawn. I don't know. I think it's because of all the drugs I was on. Ugh. I have a clicking in my jaw. It's like that's weird.
When I first took a sip out of that, nothing came out, so I had to kind of force it through there. Number 3.
Bro, you're falling apart. I'm falling apart, guys.
This is just a nice, pleasant berry taste. Reminds me of the Propel drink I used to drink back in the day. Here's number 5.
Where's my fucking...
A much stronger Propel.
Just, I'm not
very
used to
condensed.
eating food.
Here you go, number 9. Berry concentrate. I'm not liking 9 on any of these. Some people might though. That's the beauty of this product from what I'm seeing, is that you can really tailor it. Some people would think that one is not enough, and some people might think it's perfect. As we're halfway through, I think my ranking is the
I think
coffee number
3 is
1, the
good.
mixed berry number 2, and the peach tea, a very close number 3. But we've still got 3 contenders to go. Let me pull out the pineapple pure sip. I gotta
Ew,
say,
bro.
halfway through, I'm actually quite
the fuck
impressed
wants
with
to
this.
drink
I
pineapple
really
juice?
didn't think I was gonna be this impressed. I thought some of the people online that were reacting to it were overreacting. I have nothing bad to say about it yet. Pure sip, flavor essence, pineapple. Now keep in mind, I'm only testing 6 flavors, 1 from each of their categories. They got a bunch of other flavors
wait,
as well.
you guys drink
These are
pineapple
just the ones
juice?
that seem to appeal to me.
Wait, I forgot
Your
about
mileage may vary.
Hoopenia. I
Here we
forgot
go.
about Hoopenia,
Pineapple,
my bad.
number 3.
I just never really liked Hoopenia.
That's interesting. I think this is the unsweetened. The others all have a artificial sweetener. This has no sweeteners at all, so I have to kind of keep that in mind. That was a little bit more mild than the others have been, so let me try number 5. Interesting, it's like an
Next to
unsweetened pineapple.
maracuya is the
We'll go up
best.
to 9.
Maracuya.
Whoa, that's a strong unsweetened pineapple. This is the weakest of all of them, I guess because it's unsweetened. But for those who don't want to have any artificial sweeteners, it's a good option. Flavor's nice. It's not as sweet as the others, so you have to kind of keep that in mind. I also realized that if I don't put them back in the bag, I'm not going to know which is which. They're not labeled. Luckily, I put them in order, but if you got them mixed up, you'd have to just put it in the bottle and taste it to see which one they are. So I'm going to put them back in their bags so I can know which is which. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this before I continue. We've got 2 more to go. I'm excited here. So far, I've had nothing but good luck. Everything's been good. I'm gonna say this is my ranking after 4 sips. Coffee, mixed berry, peach tea, pineapple, although none of them are bad at all. Can the Life Sip Fruit Punch break into the top of the pack? Let's see. The Fruit Punch says that it's nutritious vitamins. So this is
Vitamins.
nutritious Fruit Punch. Let's go to number 3. And that reminds me of Kool-Aid. Isn't that the most popular Kool-Aid flavor anyways? 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna go up to 5 now. Now we're getting even closer to Kool-Aid. When I was a kid, we made Kool-Aid. We would put so much sugar in there. I'm surprised I have any teeth left after drinking all that Kool-Aid. But this doesn't have any sugar in it, so better option. And it's nutritious. Here we go, number 9. Ooh, very strong. Okay, let me see. Let me rank this one here. I think I'm gonna put it reluctantly at the bottom. I think that this just is almost too much like Kool-Aid to me, although it does taste.
Bruh, why you gotta hate on Kool-Aid?
It's fine.
Fuck
Last
off.
one. Black cherry. This is the Go Sip. It says health and
Don't
energy,
hate on
black
no
cherry.
Kool-Aid.
This one's got caffeine in it. I could use a little bit of that right now. This might be an unfair test because I'm a huge fan of black cherry. So we'll see. Start off with number 3. That's a very pleasant, kind of light black cherry flavor at number 3. Let's see if we can unlighten that a little bit. Off to number 5.
Oh my god.
It's a bit strong, but good flavor, but a bit strong. Number 9.
Number 9.
That's pretty strong. Let me go back down. I'm gonna try this one at number 1. Because some of these stronger ones, probably you can go
Bro,
on the low end and still
I
get
like
more uses out of
Kool-Aid.
it.
I like Kool-Aid.
No, that tastes, number 1 tastes like water. That's a tough choice. These are all so good. So let me, final rank here. It's like the black cherry, it's so close. I'm gonna try the peach one more time because it's been so long since I had that one.
juice.
Peach at number 3. Oh, that's good, man. That's really good. All right, here is my very subjective ranking of these 6 sips. The Brew Sip Coffee, number 1. The Fit Sip Mixed Berry, number 2. The
Bro, I think I'm gonna buy some brew sip coffees.
Tea Sip Peach Tea, number 3. The Go Sip Black Cherry, number 4. The Pure Sip Unsweetened Pineapple, number 5. And very respectable last place is the Life Sip Fruit Punch. I didn't dislike any of them. I'm going to drink all of these. I'm surprised it's as good as it is because I've seen so many overreacting TikTokers and YouTubers. You never know if they're just hamming it up for the camera. I don't think they're hamming it up. I think it's actually that good. The only real cons of these
damn kids overreacting
just
on
kind
their
of sometimes
water
drip a little bit.
bottles.
I think they addressed that on how to do that in their frequently asked questions. They're
Damn
also
TikTokers.
partially recyclable. You have to disassemble them to make them recyclable because there's a foil in there that's not recyclable. So it does create some waste. If you can disassemble them and recycle them, that's probably better.
Oh, I
There
see.
are also hacks online how you can make them reusable. I'll link 1 or 2 of
What?
those below in the description, but there are people out there that have found a way to refill them with any liquid concentrate, so that might be something to consider as
What?
well. Something else I like is you can have your bottle right here,
Hey, what?
Buy an extra lid, and you can
What did
actually
you
have
say?
2 of them at the same time if you have something like your hydro flask. So in early 2021, I was disappointed when the Life Fuels went out of business, but I'm pleasantly surprised to find the Cirkul is not only as good, but probably better than that one. I'm going to keep using this one because I think it's a great product. If you've used the Cirkul, tell me what you think in the comments below.
If you're watching this video, you know what this is. This is a Cirkul bottle, and these are the cartridges that goes with it. One is full, one is empty. And I'm going to show you how to refill them today. Why? Is because even though you have good flavors that comes with it, you know,
Oh my god, if I play this video, will I never get sponsored?
like minerals and other stuff in it. Sometimes I just want something very classical, like Diet Coke, or Pina Colada, or even as simple as Crystal Light. Here's the cartridge. If you squeeze on it, it will open up, and this plastic
What
part
the
comes
fuck?
off. And then you will be able to remove this entire container. So this container comes off. If you pull on it, it will unclip itself. It's a little bit hard when you pull on it, but it will come off. So make sure you don't break it over here. You have to unscrew it from the cap over here.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna say. Who the fuck has the time? I don't have the time to disassemble these things.
The little 2 little tabs that hold it together. Now what you have to do is you have to empty it. Most likely it's gonna be not completely empty.
Let's just be honest. Thank you for the penalties. Let's just be honest, okay? I'm watching this and I'm just like, whoa, that's so cool. Oh my god, I didn't know you could do that. Oh my god, refill water. Oh my god, I could refill the cartridges. Genius. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because I'm fucking lazy. And because I would rather just buy fucking cartridges. Because I'm too fucking lazy to pull them apart and to fucking refill them myself. That's the reason why I'm doing this. Because I am too lazy to do this. So I would rather have somebody make the cartridge for me. So
you want to wash it with water, put some water in there and pour it out. So you take the flavor, whatever flavor you had before out, and then you're gonna fill it up with the new flavor that you want in. Amazon has these for like about $7. I'm gonna put a link at the bottom of the video. If you have to fill it up, the best way to do it is
oh
with
god, a soda stream? I had a friend that had a soda stream and I'm just like, what the fuck?
a syringe. Just
Buy a fucking soda.
suck it in and then pour it into the thing. Use a little funnel, or if you don't have a funnel, you can just make yourself one out of a little piece of aluminum.
This is too much
And
for
then
me!
you'll be able to just pour it on top. At this point,
It's
all you
like
have to do is
he's
just insert it
mixing-
back into the cap. So it will just insert back into the cap.
Bruh.
There it is. Insert it back into your bottle. It screws in, right? And then you have a dial over here, and you could just dial to whatever flavor level you want. I'm gonna dial it to 5. Usually 5 or 6 is where I usually use even the original ones. And let's see, it makes a weird noise when you drink out of it, but I was so excited about this thing I didn't even have time to shave because I really wanted to make this video. Let's see. Oh yeah, it works. Maybe it's not as concentrated as normal one, so to get the full flavor of the Coca-Cola, I'm gonna put it on max to see what's gonna happen.
And then his tongue just disintegrates.
Yep, that's it. So this one is not as concentrated as the flavor that comes in the original pack. So what I usually use 5 or 6. Here I'll have to use 9 or 10 to get the same flavor. But I have crystal clear water at the bottom, and Coke coming from the top. I'll take this one to work tomorrow.
too much
Carry a
work
couple of
for
extra
Coke.
bottles of water in the cooler, and I just refill this thing out of clean water.
I just don't. Why? I mean, you could make that argument for anything. You could ask me, Mouse, why would you drink whatever flavored water instead of just drinking the thing or drinking pure water? I don't know, cause I want to.
Or whatever source I have available, and basically I have Coke coming out of here. So, and if you're gonna use this kind of packs, this Crystal Light packs,
I bet he reuses paper plates. Y'all don't know what it's like. You guys never been fucking poor before? You know, my dad used to do that. He used to reuse paper plates and stuff. My dad also used to wash fucking napkins and wash paper towels so he could reuse paper towels. That was how I lived. That was how I grew up. I grew up like that. With my dad washing paper towels. He will wash the paper towels. Is that even possible? Don't ask me how the fuck he did it, but for some reason we always had wash bounties everywhere. Probably why I'm so fucking sick now. It's a joke! It's a joke! It's a joke, stop. It's a joke. I'm joking. It is a joke. Don't run with that. Can't fucking tell jokes anymore.
And if you're gonna use these packs, most likely these are more concentrated, so these will be closer to what you find in here, because these makes a lot of servings, where these are a little bit more like diluted. If you wanna, if you understand my drift, so you have to put it on 8 or 9 to actually get it.
Because you know sometimes money's tight. You know, money was tight, so my dad would reuse a lot of things. A lot of things would get reused in the home.
Cool soda flavor with these, but with these most likely it's gonna stay at 6. So,
Completely
awesome.
ignored chat stories. What the fuck, Ironmouse? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck are you saying to me? The fuck? I'm sorry. Did I miss your dissertation? Would you care to write it down for me again so that maybe I could read it, or maybe I won't?
Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.
What the fuck? Where's the other one? Wait, I want to see the
Welcome back,
the other
everybody.
hack. I need to see it. Is it the same as that guy? Refill hack too.
So I have found the hack to the Cirkul drinks. When you run out of flavoring, instead of going for a whole new flavoring packet, you can actually disassemble your cartridge.
I used to eat craft dinners and wieners. You ever had a chicken nugget sandwich? Cause I have. Have you ever had a chicken nugget sandwich? Ever had to have chicken nugget sandwiches? Cause all you had was nuggets? Have you ever slept for most of the day so you only had to eat 2 meals a day instead of 3? Cause I also went through that too.
And refill it with your own. So unscrew your drink cartridge. This is just your lid. You can put that aside. You can see the fins in here. Wiggle back and forth and tug this off. It's going to drop some water on you.
Oh no, they're not the water.
This is the bag that you're looking to refill.
Not the water.
So,
Bro, have you ever gone to the store and bought a huge in bulk of ramen noodles? A huge bulk of like 50 ramen noodles. And you could only eat one a day.
grab something like a butter knife. You're going to gently apply pressure to these fins to work the bag out.
Bulk jasmine rice. Yo, my mom would buy these big ass bulk sacks of rice. And she would put them, and she still does this to this day. She buys the huge sacks of rice, right? And then she puts them in tins, the cookie tins, galletita tins. You know the galletita tins, the Duke's ones. Either the Duke's ones or the green one. What's the export soda one? Yeah, put it in the cookie tin. And then you have there's 5 cookie tins that were saved from years ago. Full of nothing but fucking rice. It was like ancient jars. Those are our ancient jars. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? When did you buy this? Oh, those are from the cookies that I bought like 5 years ago. It's like, Mom, they don't even make this brand anymore. What the fuck?
So see, we've popped the bag out now.
Forbidden
I've refilled
rice.
it once already, so that's the coloration.
It adds
it's the same.
flavor.
I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna rinse it out.
Oh my god, this woman's performing surgery.
See my bag fill? And that was definitely empty. There's nothing left in that because almost no color came out.
I want to imagine that her name is
You
Janet.
take that bag.
She's a Janet.
Preferably
Remember
those
all
at
the kids that
sink.
could afford Lunchables? Oh my god. All of my friends had Lunchables. I never could have a Lunchable. And I'll be like, my friend will be like, do you want a ham? We could never have lunch. I never had Lunchables. Ugh! I always wanted one. I always wanted the pizza one. The pizza Lunchables was the one that
Leave a
that
little
I
bit of a
wanted.
gap for air to escape. So don't press hard on it. While
All right,
you're
but
doing
you
it.
tell me as an adult, when you first had the chance to live by yourself as an adult and you had to do groceries, did you or did you not buy Lunchable? Cause you were like, oh shit, I could finally have a Lunchable. And you bought one, and then you realize, what the fuck did I want this for? This is horrible.
In this.
It's
So I'm
terrible.
squirting that flavoring down into this bag. That's pretty full. So it doesn't take an entire one of these. Now gently over the sink, just in case anything
This woman is
happens,
performing surgery.
put this nozzle back in here until it clicks. Once it clicks, you're going to gently fold this bag just enough to get it to fit back in this tube. See how I folded
So
it just a
gentle.
little bit? If you squeeze it too hard, it's going to shoot all that colored liquid out.
The
So
other
nestle
guy,
it
when the way he
slowly
did
back
it, it made
down
him
in.
seem like he was like creating,
Press hard to make sure it's all the way
like
seated.
cooking,
See how it wasn't all the way seated
cooking,
the first time?
cooking drugs.
Second time?
and
There
her
you go.
it's like a surgery.
Screw that back into your drink cartridge as you would.
Charcuterie board. I didn't know what the fuck a charcuterie board was until one day my sister was like, oh yeah, I made a charcuterie board, and I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck is a charcuterie board? What the fuck is that? And she's like, how did you not know what a charcuterie board is?
Now remember, we rinsed out
She's
this
like,
nipple.
you're an
We did-
adult. And I'm like, I'm an adult that has never been in an adult situation, so I don't know what the fuck a charcuterie board is.
Didn't have any flavoring in it. See the color?
My sister
I'm
is
gonna
like
dial
the
that back down because, oh my
Instagram
God, that's,
like
like, all the way up
trends
at 9.
person. Like she I'm telling you, she has a wall of grass. She has a wall of
Perfect.
grass in her house. It's called her living wall. It's where she put the TV. And I'm like, whoa. Wall of grass. And then she has a charcuterie board. Charcuterie board. Oh my god, is there charcuterie board ideas? How to make a charcuterie board. The ultimate cheese board.
Hey guys, as we approach the holidays, our dietary requirements for meat and cheese are elevated to dangerous levels, prompting many hosts to furnish their guests with ornate platters of their
A
favorite
coochie board? No, not a coochie board, a
savory snacks.
charcuterie
These
board.
spreads might seem a little intimidating, but as you'll discover, there are very few ways that you can mess up charcuterie, except to call it charcuterie, which throngs of angry internet commenters will be quick to remind you refers only to meat. Let's get down to basics.
Oh wait. What? Wait, charcuterie is only meat? I thought it was the whole thing with the cheese. Is it just meat? Do you just call it a fucking cheese board? Oh my god.
Basics with Babish and the all-new basicswithbabish.com are brought to you by Squarespace.
Oh shit, he has a
Head there now to
website?
check out recipes from the show, kitchen equipment lists, my personal blog posts, and more. Get 10% off your first Squarespace order with offer code
Hashtag
Babish.
ad.
Whether you need a domain, website, or online store, make your next flavor profiles over here.
Wait, I want to learn
All
about
right, folks,
flavor
so let's start with
profiles.
cheese and some of their different flavor profiles. Over here we have Parmesan, y'all know my man Parmesan, salty, sweet,
I love that
waxy, and
Parmesan.
just a little nutty. Then down below we have what I think is the French cousin to Parmesan, Mimolette. It's cool
What the fuck is Mimolette? That looks like a fucking pumpkin. That's a cheese? That looks like pumpkin. A coochie board. Yeah, I want to make a coochie board.
looking sweet, nutty, and expensive. Then over
That
here
looks like a fucking melon.
we are headed to Spain with a little bit of Manchego, a firm, sharp, and
Manchego?
somewhat sour cheese.
That sounds like something bad. Manchego sounds like a insult.
And perfect for pairing with cured meat. Then we have a hunk of robiola, or Brie's cousin,
What
that
the fuck is Wobiola?
never takes a shower. This stuff smells like slow death, but has a surprisingly sweet and mild flavor. Then next up, everybody's most...
If it smells bad, why the fuck would you eat it? What the
Stuff smells like
fuck?
slow death, but has a surprisingly sweet and mild flavor. Then next up, everybody's most or least favorite, goat cheese. This is a soft, ripened goat cheese, so it's a little creamier and more flavorful than your average chev. Then on the opposite end of the goat spectrum, we have an aged goat Gouda. This little guy is 18 months old and has lost the distinct goat flavor in favor.
I don't know if you noticed, but there's like a green piece on there. Is that like mold? Are you gonna eat that? Are you gonna eat the fucking moldy goat cheese?
Of sweeter and nuttier overtones. Then right behind it we have the more recognizable cow's milk Gouda, which given its age would be normally
Gouda.
sharp and salty, but this is a double cream Gouda, so you can actually see how much softer and creamier it is. It's very sweet and nutty, so it goes really well with sweet and nutty things. Then next
A
door
lot
we've
of
got my
cheeses
favorite
have
form the goat
mold.
cheese can take, Midnight Moon.
Ew, what?
A 6-month-old goat cheese that is sweet, buttery, and lightly crystalline, so you're going to get a little bit of crunch throughout its soft texture. Moving on over here, we've got a classic aged Irish cheddar. You guys have probably had this before, but it's my cameraman's favorite, so we had to get
Irish
it. It is
cheddar.
sharp, firm, but slightly creamy, and goes great with damn near anything. Now over here we have what's pretty much an American brie, Mount Tam by Cowgirl Creamery, an
brie.
incredibly soft, buttery, luxurious, melt-in-your-mouth triple cream cheese that even brie haters will love. Speaking of cheeses that people will love despite normally having an aversion to said cheeses, whatever. Over here we have something called Gorgonzola Dolce, a milder,
What the fuck is Gorgonzola Dolce?
sweeter, creamier version of its moldy Italian, French, and British counterpart.
Is that mold inside? Ew, what the fuck? Why you eat that? I can't eat that. I'll die. You're eating the mold? You're ingesting a mold. Most cheese has mold. Don't lie to me.
Parts. And then lastly, something a little less exotic, ricotta. Sorry, ricotta. Sweet, creamy, mild, and slightly
love
granular.
ricotta
It's got
cheese.
just as much a place on your cheese board as it does in your lasagna, and we'll see why. So this is obviously
love
a
it, and
very
I
small
love
smattering of
lasagna.
the endless cheese options out there, but hopefully it paints a picture of some of the basic genres and gives you a few ideas for your
It's
next
edible
classy
mold?
night in. Next up,
That's
someone better call
disgusting.
Arby's because it appears as though we have the meats, and way
Arby's. I hate Arby's.
way better ones too. Up front, we've got some hard cured stuff like this peppercorn sopressata.
Peppercorn. Pepperonis. Giant pepperonis.
Which is going to have a lot of funk from the aging process and a little bit of heat from the peppercorns. Of course, you're going to want to have your butcher slice this and virtually everything else paper thin. But some things you just got to slice yourself, like this fennel salami, which is likely going to be a little bit more sour, a little less.
That salami looks. That salami looks like a doo-doo. Looks like a wiener doo-doo.
It's funky, but bear in mind, cured meat flavors are going to vary wildly depending on their producer, region, and about a billion other factors. Over here, though, we've got a cured
It has, like,
chorizo,
hair
which, based
on
off
it.
its color alone, is probably going to be the most
Real mature. You know what? Fuck you. You know what? I'd rather have a sense of humor than be boring and mature.
Spice forward with a bit of smoke and aged funk. For either of these joints, you're gonna
Agent Funk!
want to take off the casing. Yes, it is perfectly edible, delicious pig intestine, but it has a texture that's practically reminiscent of dried out pig intestine. It's really chewy, and it's just going to be easier on your guests to peel it off like so. Then once you've got the casing off, go ahead and slice off a couple exemplary slices.
Oh my god, it looks like he's slicing a wiener.
Show your guests, yes, it's okay, cut a piece off, eat it, that's what this is here for. Don't ask me why, but sometimes dinner guests need a little encouragement like that. Now we're gonna head back in time to before we sliced up that salami, weird, and talk about the pre-sliced meats before me. Over here we've got a classic prosciutto San Daniele. Sorry, I don't know why that keeps happening.
Prosciutto. That looks pretty.
Prosciutto San Daniele, whose salty, oily, tangy crudo flavors are contrasted here with prosciutto cotto, which is the same cut that has not been cured but simply cooked. Then over yonder we have my favorite thing in the world, mortadella, or bologna for grown-ups. It is fatty.
What the fuck is mortadella? What the fuck is that? There's like a yellow thing in there. What that mean? Is bologna for... What does bologna for grown-ups mean? What? Why is it for grown-ups and not for... Why is it for grown-ups? It's bologna with quality control. It's laced with cocaine. I just... Is it weird that sometimes I'm imagining so many people, like, you're in your house and you're watching my stream, and some of you are very refined young men and women who have led very interesting lives and eaten very interesting things, and you're here laughing at me because I don't know what the fuck mortadella wiener shit is. I'm sorry I've never been to a fucking restaurant that serves that food. Wait, I want to know, what the fuck is this thing? Why is it called bologna for adults? Tell me. You can't get Uber Eats. I'm sorry, let me call Uber Eats and ask them to send me some adult bologna to my fucking house. It's amazing meat, because it has olives in it. Mortadella, these nuts. Mortadella. Mortadella is an emulsified sausage with the origins in Bologna, Italy. It's composed of cured pork with at least 15% pork fat cubes, whole or chopped pistachios, and spiced with black pepper and myrtle berries. The extra fat content gives it signature polka dot look. Chopped pistachios. Ew, those... That does not look appetizing. What the fuck? This is gross. Eh. Eh. Somebody in chat said you guys like cock.
Salty, porky, and thanks to the inclusion of some nuts, nutty. Sorry.
You
Anyway,
like
it's
cat?
really good, and you should eat some. Then next to that, we have my other favorite thing in the world, speck. This is prosciutto that has been smoked. So in
What
addition
the
to
fuck, speck? What did you just call me? What did you just fucking call me? What the fuck?
Still that oily, tangy, aged flavor, it has smoke. So beyond cured and cooked meats like these, there's a whole world of pâtés and terrines, all different kinds of ways that you can bring tasty protein to the party. But even all these studs need a wingman, and here to fill that role are all these delicious accoutrements. Starting on the far right, we've got Marcona almonds fried in olive oil. These are way crunchier and more flavorful than regular almonds, and they are worth the extra cost. Then we've got these darling little pickles, known as cornichons, and they're delicious.
Oh my god, there's mini pickles? What? They got mini pickles? Is that new? How come I never know about mini pickles?
Just put one in your mouth, see what happens. And then we come to the matter of olives. I like Niçoise olives, which have a more savory and less harsh flavor than regular. Oh! Be sure you check these little things for pits. If, like me, you're not a frequent olive eater, sometimes you forget. Let's try another one of these here. And careful, much better. And then flanking the Niçoise, we have our grocer's choice mixed olives, which, you know, are nice to have. Then over on the nutty side of things.
Oh god. I'm just gonna say, I fucking hate olives. Oh my god, I don't like olives. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, I have like a trauma with olives, cause like, imagine, once upon a time, you're a young Hispanic female enjoying the delicious cookings of your family's meal, and it's the holidays, and all the family has gathered around to eat the feast, and all of a sudden your mommy comes and she's like, hey, I made empanadas. I left the table full of them. There's some for you kids and there's some for adults. There's the special ones. And I'm like, oh, special ones for me. Yeah. Cause I'm a picky baby eater, and I go to empanadas, and somehow the empanadas all have olives in them, olives everywhere. Where it's like, where the fuck is this a olive empanada? What the fuck is happening? Is this a fucking olive empanada? I was not prepared. I was not prepared to take a bite of pure fucking olives inside empanada. I picked the wrong empanada. And then for some reason it was a running joke in my family that my mom always makes a secret empanada with a shit ton of olives in it, and I have to find out which one is not the one with the olives. And somehow every time I always pick the one with all the olives, and then everybody laughs. Everybody laughs at me, and everybody's like, she doesn't like olives. I don't like olives. Also, when I was a kid and I saw a pizza with olives, I thought that the olives were little tires. And I was like, who the fuck put these little tires on the fucking pizza? Why are you eating tiny tires from a fucking tiny car on a fucking pizza?
Things. We have some smoked almonds. These are going to come in handy if you're serving strong, imposing cheeses that need something with a little kick to remind your guests that they are still alive. Then back here we've got some artichoke hearts packed with oil and herbs. These are great on their own, but go even better with a little bit of fresh mozzarella. Then heading back around clockwise, we've got some orange marmalade here. It's very bitter and bright. And it's one of a million ways that you can introduce fruit onto your board of meaty, cheesy delights. It's going to go really nicely with brie or goat cheese or taleggio. Then we have a condiment that I think should be served at all tables alongside salt and pepper, caramelized onion jam. You can make this yourself, but it's perfectly good out of the jar, as is its neighbor over here, a little sun-dried tomato puree. Not all this stuff is going to be available anywhere you go, so go to your grocer and mix and match. Like, I hadn't seen this before, some grilled cipollini onions. They had some, so I bought some, and now I'm eating them. It is the meat and cheese board Cirkul of life. And lastly, I know this is pretty hipster, but we have some spicy honey. There's a reason that this stuff has caught on over the past few years. It is delicious, and it's going to be especially good on our ricotta. Maybe with a few of those Marcona almonds if we're feeling and frisky. And then I almost forgot about some fresh Mission figs. This will go really nice with any of the sweet, creamy cheeses. There you have it. We got our wingmen. Now, who's driving? The vehicles that will be driving our taste buds to Flavortown are usually going to be just bread or crackers. We generally don't want anything too flavorful or herby. I'm going with a simply sliced baguette and some salted crackers. We've got some high quality ingredients going onto our board, and we don't want them overshadowed by roast garlic, rose.
What the fuck are those crackers? I've never seen crackers like that. What the fuck? That's the strangest. It's like pita bread. That's gourmet? Oh god, that little baguette looks like the bread. The tiny bread that... the tiny bread that your grandma puts out that nobody wants to eat it, but it's always there. The bread that your grandma puts out, cause everybody ate all the Cuban bread already, so then she puts out these tiny little hard breads, and nobody wants to eat the hard breads, and they're all there.
Rosemary 4-cheese Asiago limited edition Triscuits. Anyway, it's time for the big payoff, laying out our cheese and charcuterie board. You don't have to go into this with too much rhyme.
Wait a minute! Is this all it is? A charcuterie board? You're just putting shit on a piece of wood? Are you telling me that I could go outside, chop down a tree, make my own wood block, and put stuff on it, and it's a charcuterie board? I knew this already because my sister told me about it, but the fuck?
A reason. I'm just gonna sort of localize different meats and cheeses by
Is it disinfected?
their varying levels of sweet and savory.
God.
I'm putting the sweet stuff
Oh,
towards the center, so
God.
we've got
What?
some ricotta
Oh my-
and gorgonzola
oh my
dolce.
God.
I've got parmesan,
How do
pickles,
you
and
even
speck
eat
on my
these
left.
things? This
Some
is
artichoke
like, you
hearts,
just
and
put it in
Parmesan, 'cause I
piles
think
on
that's
a
what's gonna go
on a
best
piece
with.
of
Smoked
wood.
almonds by the Midnight Moon and grilled
do you know
onions
what
laid
to
near the
eat and
artichoke
how to
hearts,
eat
the
it?
triple cream up front with a healthy scoop of caramelized onion
Oh
jam
my
and
God,
figs.
what the
And then
fuck?
let's fill in the gaps with things that are probably going to be eaten on their
Jesus
own. Nuts,
Christ,
fruits,
COVID.
and olives. And there you have it, one hell of a meat and cheese board. You don't have to be culturally
This
or
is just
regionally
like somebody
specific.
just
You don't have to be a
fucking
city
threw
planner
shit
to lay
on a
one out.
board
You've
and
just
was
got
like,
to
you know what?
experiment,
I'ma
try
call
some new
this a
things, and see what
charcuterie
you like.
board.
And I guarantee your guests will follow your example. So I just want to talk a little bit about designing my new website with Squarespace.
I don't want to hear about you designing your new website. You're putting food on a block of wood. Fucking charcuterie board. A Frenchman's Guide to the Perfect Cheese Board? What? You just put cheese on it. A day in the life of a Japanese butcher shop owner? Oh my god, I'm just... How to cut every cheese. What is my recommended now? It's all cheese and meat. Oh no. Oh, I like Pablo.
This is a day in the life of a Japanese butcher.
Maybe he does watch old men. He made a video that's called Things Okay in Japan and Illegal Around the World. What? First fucking thing was age of consent. What? I thought it at least would be at the end of the video. It said age of consent. I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this because yeah, if you go on Wikipedia, yeah, it'll say it, but it seriously depends on like all the different like it depends on the different prefixtures and shit, dude. Also, just because it's legal, that doesn't mean that it's accepted or right. But isn't it legal like in a lot of places? It's just something that people just don't do. Or is it illegal? Is it actually illegal? Stop hell yeah brothering me! I've only encountered I had a friend whose parents were first cousins. I had a friend a friend of mine that I met in school. It somehow got out that her parents were cousins, and I never saw her again after that got out, but it was kind of like a family secret, and somehow it got out, and then I never saw her again. Yeah. It was bad. I felt bad for her, cause when everybody found out, everybody was so mean to her, and she got bullied so bad. It was really bad. And it wasn't even just being bullied by students. She got bullied by the teachers too. It was just like it was really sad. It wasn't her fault. It's not like she asked. It's not like she asked for her parents to be cousins. Like, what the fuck? It's not her fault. Please don't clip this. I swear to God. Clippers, do not clip this moment, please.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 今世界の三大探偵と言われているエル、コエル、ドヌーブ、皆私です。私を探そうとする者は結構これに引っかかります。イチゴあげますから秘密にしておいてください。さすがだな、龍崎。
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Anime with Alvin. Today, I'm going to be attempting to recreate the strawberry shortcake from Death Note. Now, the strawberry shortcake I'm making today might be a little bit different than the one you're thinking about. This is the Japanese style one, which starts with a little bit of butter mixed with some milk and heated in a microwave gently until just melted. The recipe I'm using today actually comes from a good friend of mine, Rie McClenny. This is her personal recipe for a strawberry shortcake, and she gave me the honor of using it for this episode. I'm doing a little trick here to get the parchment into the bottom of a pan because I don't have any parchment circles. This involves folding a piece of parchment paper in half 3 times. I promise I'm not making a paper airplane, even though it definitely looks like it. But after centering the tip in the middle and approximating the radius, I'm cutting around it and I'm unfolding the parchment circle, spraying the bottom of the pan with Pam tongue twister. And if I did this right, it should fit perfectly. Pretty good. Onto the cake batter itself. First, I'm starting by adding eggs straight from the chicken's butt, followed by some granulated sugar.
Did he just say straight from a chicken's
I'm adding in
butt?
some honey, straight from the bee's butts. I don't actually know if it comes from the butt. Now I'm adding a heavy pinch of salt. I really personally enjoy a lot of salt in my desserts, and this is no different. After a couple of minutes of accelerated whisking,
and the
now
bee's
have
butt.
creamy, beautiful golden ribbons. Now that's nice. I'm now sifting in cake flour. As you can see, I'm clearly spilling a little bit because that proves that I'm human. And if you're not spilling when you're baking, it's just baking. Once the cake flour has been folded in, it's now time to add the butter and the milk mixture. I believe adding it at the very end allows the batter to be silkier and smoother, although please feel free to correct me on that. I'm now transferring the batter slowly into the pre-prepared pans. A couple of love taps here and there just to make sure that any large air bubbles pop, and off into the oven you go.
Now add 1 cup of Daddy's Milkies.
I think the broiler turned on to preheat the oven and we didn't know that, so we have cake brulee. I'm gonna eat this later. With the magic of someone as talented as Kendall on the team, we managed to recreate another cake. Perfectly baked this time. This smells good. I'm gonna take a picture with my phone. Look at all those air bubbles. Once the cake has cooled down completely, you can tell that it has deflated a little bit, which is totally fine. And to keep things stable during the assembly process, I like to drizzle a little bit of honey at the bottom of a cake turner, and then massage a piece of parchment paper right on top. Not gonna lie, pretty nervous to always flip a cake on my hand, but not bad. Ooh, this is the best part. It's like peeling the plastic off of a new TV. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. This cake clearly needs a haircut, so I'm gonna slowly but surely use a very, very long knife and evenly cut the top off of the cake's head. Wait, isn't that just decapitation? After decapitating
Oh my god, he decapitated the cake.
Cut the video, now that the cake has been turned upside down, I'm gonna take the same knife and now bisect it along its stomach. Wow, this is getting dark. The goal here is to use the cake turner as a way to rotate and get the most even cut possible. Once I've done my best, I'm flipping the bottom of the cake onto a cardboard round. This helps kind of hold the cake and allow you to move it around your workspace as needed. Here I am holding up the 2 halves of the cake. Usually the thicker one is going to be on the bottom because that's going to take more of the weight and compress down a little bit. For now, these go off to the side. Back to the stand mixer, we're gonna now make the whipped cream filling or frosting. One thing that I really like about Asian style fruit cakes is that the frosting is not very heavy. Usually it's just whipped cream. In this mixer we have heavy cream, vanilla extract that I kind of eyeballed, powdered sugar, and a big pinch of salt. Like whipped cream is great, but salted whipped cream that's something else. And this is my cake, so I'm gonna make it the way I want to. While that's going, I'm preparing the piping bags. After cutting off a little bit from the tip and kind of eyeballing it, and after playing a game of is this hole big enough, I'm putting in the pastry tip into the bottom of the piping bag. Now that I'm locked and loaded, I'm transferring the bag into is this a magic bullet? I'm transferring it into a cone-like vessel. This happened to be the closest one nearby. This is gonna make putting the cream into the bag a lot easier. I'm looking for soft peaks. Oh, that's a soft peak. After transferring as much whipped cream into this bag as I can, we are now ready for assembly.
Whoa.
For this type of
Cream
strawberry
it.
shortcake, normal strawberries are typically used, but I wanted to have a little bit of fun. We got these really beautiful Japanese strawberries. They're really pretty and they're amazing, but they're very expensive. These are probably $4 to $5 per berry. So as I'm trimming the tops, I'm literally trying to take off as little of the red as I can, because that's a lot of money right there. So what you see here is approximately $150 worth of strawberries.
What? What the heck?
Absolutely not necessary at all, but this is my cake. Man, that's nice.
Oh
and
my
for the shape I'm
God.
aiming for the final cake to be, I'm cutting each strawberry in half in preparation for assembly. That's a nice cross section. Now, to begin assembly, I'm again using a little bit of honey to anchor the first slice of cake into the bottom of the turner. And to get the whipped cream as even as possible, I'm piping starting from the middle and working my way outwards while rotating the cake turner. This creates a spiral shape that allows me to use an offset
no, not
spatula to
spirals,
get
help.
this cream into a soft, even,
Not the
beautiful bed
spirals.
for the strawberries.
Anything but the
Because
spirals.
they deserve it. For the strategy of placing my strawberries, I'm taking a quite simple approach, working my way clockwise and basically just making a clock. That's not a real strategy, I made it up. Alright, the first layer of strawberries is done. I just ate $5. Instead of dolloping the whipped cream directly on top of the strawberries, I like to pipe in between. I think this helps make sure that the strawberries stay in place,
Oh.
eliminates the possibility of having air bubbles while frosting, and also
just ate
makes for an
$5.
easy turning of the spatula once more. This might seem like a lot of extra work just to make a simple strawberry shortcake, but for someone like me who cares a lot about presentation and visuals and how satisfying stuff is, I like to take this extra step. Here I am getting a head start on smoothing out the sides. I'm just keeping the spatula in place as vertically as I can and rotating the cake turner, not the spatula. I'm pretty focused on getting things lined up correctly.
That is so
Cake
much
decorating
fucking
is not my forte,
buttercream.
and honestly, it scares the crap out of me. So I just want to make sure that this is the best that I can make it. This looks like a big ice cream sandwich. Now that the top layer of cake has been set, the goal now is to use the whipped cream to sort of patch up any holes and add any additional cream so that we now
Whipped
can
cream,
begin
sorry.
the frosting. So after filling the holes with my whipped cream, I'm sort of spreading it into a rough shield with enough room on every side of the cake for smoothing. Now this is the fun part. Using a bench scraper, I'm turning the cake turner while keeping this tool in place. And if you do this correctly, a smooth and beautiful cake shall emerge from the rough patch of whipped cream you have on this turner. A couple of gentle strokes here and there, a couple of touch-ups, and I'm calling it. This is as good as it's gonna get. The pastry tip broke. Need a way to get it back on. We are video producers, so we're gonna use gaff tape. Also, Kendall was not in the room when this happened, so shh, nobody tell her. She's only gonna see this when she watches this video. Here I am, piping little decorative shell shapes to the top of this cake as a decoration. Shout out to gaff tape. You're the best. And as the final touch to our strawberry
is
shortcake,
gaff
I'm placing as many of these beautiful strawberries on top of the cake as I physically can.
Oh my
I
God.
definitely didn't need to buy all those strawberries, but it's always good to have backup. After the final strawberry has been Tetrised in, we now present to you our version of the strawberry shortcake from Death Note. Not bad if I say so myself, but this needs to chill before we eat it. After the cake has set up in the fridge for about an hour or so, it's time to
want
eat. But first, a little struggle as we transfer this cake, thank you Kendall, onto a more appropriate serving platter. The moment the knife penetrates the cake, you already can feel how soft and fluffy this cake is. When I cut cake for people,
He
I cut
penetrated the
big
cake.
slices. And this is a
Oh.
big slice. And that cross section, it's pretty cool. Now that's a slice of cake. Please hold as we admire it for just a little bit longer. Alright, I'm gonna eat it now. That's pretty good. The cake is fluffy, the cream is light but slightly salty, which contrasts really nicely with the cake. But I will say the star of the show is the strawberries. And yes, we did spend a lot of money to get some high quality ones, but to me this cake is about how everything works together.
Oh my
And typically
God.
this cake is seen as a celebration cake for birthdays or parties or anything. And I want to thank my friend
want
Rie again
that.
for the recipe. This
The
is such a
berries.
wonderful cake, and I wish you
Oh, oh dear God. Ugh.
Welcome back, everybody. This is James.
The best of 2021 best products from Amazon, Shark Tank, and
Dwight with
more.
Freaking Reviews, and today is my top 10 picks for my favorite items that I reviewed in 2021. I had to sift through almost 200 items I reviewed this year to come up with my top 10 favorite
How
picks.
did you break
the only
your
criteria
hand? I broke my hand. rubbing somebody's bald head.
I used for this video was that the items had to be reviewed by me in 2021, so they may not be new items, but they're new to my channel. Without further delay, let's get right to my top 10. Let's start my top 10 with a very stupid item, and stupid is not my word for it, it's theirs. It's the stupid car tray. This is an interesting device. It actually is just a tray that sits in your car on the passenger seat. It has legs on one side, not on the other. So where most passenger seats have an angle, this flattens it out so you can put food there, you can put a pizza box, all kinds of things. It's one of those things that once you have it, it's kind of hard to go back without it. It hasn't just been me.
I thought cars already have that. Am I wrong? Do cars not have that?
I've got a lot of good input from viewers as well. I think the stupid car tray is a great way to start off our top 10. Check out some scenes from the original review. It's the stupid car tray. Feet on one side and not on the other, and it creates a level surface. So when you have things in the passenger
it's
seat
a
of your
car
car,
tray.
they're not going to be tilted. So some of the other features, it has Velcro straps around it to hold food items in place. A couple of miscellaneous holders here. There's a cutout for your phone charger if you want to put your phone in there. It even has bag clips if you want to have some storage bags on there for trash. So normally if you're in your car and you have pizzas, you put it in the passenger seat. It's at an angle, so the legs on this side gives you a little boost on the lower end. You can also strap these in place. I can see delivery people really wanting to use something like this.
It's just a fucking tray.
That's not good.
Next item.
Not good. Let's put the stupid like this one, but I've actually used it quite a bit this year, especially when traveling. I can put it on the plane if it gets cold. I don't know how much I was going to like this one, but I've actually used it quite a bit this year, especially when traveling. I can put it on the plane if it gets cold in there. When I get to my destination, I can convert it to a backpack when I'm out shopping. I would say it's a good hoodie, and I would say it's a good backpack.
A fucking wait, a hoodie backpack?
Together, they make a great product. Here's some scenes from my original review. Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm taking a look at a product called the Quick Flip, which is actually a hoodie that converts into a backpack. Actually, I'm reviewing the Quick Flip, but it's actually a backpack that converts into a jacket. All right, it's a comfortable, it would say medium weight hoodie. The material feels good. The stitching looks nice. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Now, I think the trick in this is you're supposed to actually take it off inside out. So when you pull your arms back, you kind of go through.
I think he just wants us to see him undressed.
Just like this. And then at the bottom, there is this pouch right here. And you're supposed to just kind of reach in and just grab whatever you can grab and just pull it through. And then just kind of stuff everything in there, and then you should have.
I am stupid. I swear to God, I would break that shit somehow the first time I get it.
If all goes well, it all went well. We have a backpack. It's not real heavy. It's not uncomfortable.
Yeah, but most of the jacket is in the backpack. What is the point of this? What can you put in there? Your phone? That's it? You're buying it right now. It's a backpack full of hoodie. What can you fit in there? Just your keys and your phone?
It feels like a standard drawstring backpack. So the jacket takes up about that much. So you still have a little bit of room there. Well, the conversion back is very simple. All you do is just pull it through. But let me see what I can put in here. I'm going to try a few different things. We got a bottle of water, a small tripod, extra hat from Hawaii, phone in the pocket, even some tea. I've got a lot of stuff in here. This is getting kind of heavy. Let me put it on now.
Put your dignity in the back.
This is like a duffel bag full of stuff here. All right. How's it look? Look good?
That just seems uncomfortable.
I'm ready to go. I really like this. I've already planned to buy this as a gift for a couple people, so to me, the Hero Hoodie by Quick Flip is a great product.
Oh, man. It's just a sack.
This is the second of my car gadgets in my top 10. This one came from last July with a collection of car gadgets. This is the Varsk tire inflator and car vac. I actually found this to be kind of a solid car vac, tire inflator, and tire gauge. So it looks like a typical car vac, but it also can inflate tires and works as a tire gauge as well. So I found that it combines all those elements quite well into one unit. My son has been keeping it in his car. It's come in very handy a few times when he had a slow leak recently. Plus keeping his car clean, it actually serves multiple purposes and it does them both well. Here's some scenes from my original review. Forward for vacuum and pull back for inflation. There's also an LED light. It feels like a normal car vac. It doesn't seem much better than any other car vac I've used. You know, based on how much hair there was, that's not so bad. Dog hair, man. So much dog hair. All right, the inflator is very simple. Just attach one end.
Inflation!
I'm gonna go with
I'm not into that type of tag.
36 pounds. Hit it. Nice, shut off on its own. Sweet, it worked.
Do not
I like
look
when
it
things
up.
work right the first time. Number 7 on the list is actually a rather unassuming looking ice cream scoop by Z-Roll. And not everything on this list has to be a crazy gadget. Sometimes they just have to work well. In the case of the Z-Roll, it does. I did a comparison of ice cream scoops earlier this year. It actually performed the best of that bunch.
What is this? What is the difference between this and a normal
It's the better of all the
scooper?
ice cream scoops I've used over the years, and not just the ones I've compared on video. Not only is it durable, has an ergonomic design, and makes really nice ice cream scoops, I just think that it has one task and it does it quite well. Check out some scenes from the original video. Z-Roll feels really nice in my hand. It's very solid.
Why does this feel? Just close your eyes and listen to him. Listen to him talk.
I can get a nice, perfectly round scoop. Look at the scoop. Z-Roll scoop looks pretty good. I would say for quick round one, Z-Roll took the prize. Something about the shape of this it seems like I'm having the easiest.
I don't understand. What's the difference between this and another
nice
scooper?
Round scoop. I don't know, man. I just think the Z-Roll just goes quicker. I just like it. I like the Z-Roll. I've just found the Z-Roll and the Thrifty to still be my favorites. But as far as my test goes, Z-Roll is on top.
Yeah, but tell me why! Is it just because of the scooping? The roundness of the scoop? Why is it special? What makes it special? Why is it better? You wouldn't understand. Yeah, I wouldn't understand. I'm not a man.
Number 6 on my countdown is this automatic wine opener. This is something that's been requested of me over the years. I finally got around to it.
Automatic wine opener? I'm gonna get that for Nina for Christmas.
Glad I did because it works really well. Not only does the foil opener work really well, but the wine opener does too. And not only does it pull the cork out, but it also dispenses it back to you. This has immediately become a staple in my kitchen. So check out some scenes from my original video and you can see why. I'm gonna see how this wine opener does with all 5 of these wine bottles. Remove the foil cutter. All you really have to do is just place it over here.
What the?
Squeeze it. Make a couple rotations. Came right off.
You're right. She probably has this
I like when things worked well the first time. That's the opening act. Now time for the star of the show. All you have to do is place the opening of the electric wine opener over the wine bottle and press the button. Oh, wow. Oh, it's coming right out. Look at that. Oh, wow. That was very easy. And very quick, too.
Quick and easy, baby.
Wow, that's... I like when things work the first time, and that worked beautifully the first time. I'm kind of a fan of this one. Number 5 is the Stir Crazy Popcorn Maker. I did a comparison of popcorn makers earlier this year. Not only did I think it was the best of my comparison, I've used it quite a bit since then. I think I've actually transitioned off microwave popcorn to use this from now on. I like it that much. There were some other good ones in that bunch, but this is the one that I felt was the best. Check out some scenes from the original video. For half a cup of popcorn, I have to add 2 tablespoons of oil, which I'm going to do right now. Half a cup of popcorn. They say to make it kind of even, so I'll do my best here. So next up, placing the cover on the base. Oh, that is kind of interesting, isn't it? Oh, we got our first pop. We got our first pop. The bowl is very steamy now. And now we're going here, huh?
Whoa.
There's steam coming out of the top here. Wow, that was kind of quick. All right. Now, gotta shove the lid on quickly. They say I do this as fast as possible. Put the lid on. Make sure the handles are aligned. They are. It's not too hot. It's not. Turn away from yourself. Lift off. And here we go. Nice big old bowl of popcorn. Still need salt, but the oil adds some already. I actually quite like this one. Number 4 is kind of a big one. Let me grab it here. It's the Shack Smokeless Grill. I did a comparison of this one versus the George Foreman grill a few months back, and I thought they both did really well. I was really impressed by the fact that the Shack's kind of a newcomer and was able.
My mom has one of those grills. She has the George Foreman grill.
Not only do well against the Foreman, but in some cases outperform it. It's definitely gotten some use around here, and I'm very happy with that purchase. And a lot of people that have purchased this have also told me that they liked it as well. So here's some scenes from my original Shack versus Foreman grill, where you can see why the Shack made my top 10. Take a look at the front panel of the Shack. You have an on-off button here. This button allows you to turn off the upper plate if you want to have just
man,
the lower.
don't get me started on the air fryer. My mom broke
Time
hers.
temperature setting here, and you turn the fan on or
Don't
off.
ask me
Shack
how
is
she did
interesting
it. I
because the
don't
bottom
know.
grill just actually, it seems to hover. It's kind of just floating there. All right, nice sizzle.
Give me that sizzle,
All right,
baby.
Shack is good to go. A little bit of smoke. Hit the fan. Gone. The Shack burger is slightly juicier, maybe because the George Foreman is so efficient at getting rid of the grease. George a little drier. The Shack grill has a auto shut off while the Foreman doesn't. The Foreman handle also gets hot while the Shack's doesn't. So to me, Shack wins round number 1. All right, Shack's at 4 minutes. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna take it out of there. All right, that looks actually quite nice.
Grilled cheese.
Nicely
Oh, the
toasted. There we go.
Shack.
The Shack wins round number 2.
George Foreskin? What
Beautiful
the
sizzle. All right, George is done. I think Shack's about done too. Shack over here, George over here. Over here is the Shack upper grill versus the Shack bottom grill. Looks like the Shack bottom grill chars better. George the opposite. Upper grill seems to char better than the lower. Either way you look at it, Shack won 2 out of the 3 rounds. So to me, Shack wins the competition of Shack versus George.
I think you got sponsored by Shack.
Number 3 on my list is the Cirkul water bottle
Yeah,
system. This is a
baby!
bottle that actually has
Cirkul,
flavored
we already
pods
watched
that you
this
can
video.
insert in
We
there.
don't have to watch it again.
And just the right model, and I think I
Countertop
did.
dishwasher.
The Novette countertop dishwasher far exceeded my expectations. It performed as well as a full-size dishwasher in a fraction of the space. Obviously, it's not something that everybody has a need for, but for those who do, I thought it was a great choice. Check out some scenes from my original Novette countertop dishwasher review.
Novette.
All right, I think we're good for now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna...
And we're off. And don't forget to put that in the sink, otherwise you might be dealing with some dirty water on your countertops. I do like the fact that you can look in there with the window. A lot of these countertop dishwashers don't have that. That's one of the reasons
It's
I
so
like this one.
small.
It's just kind of fun to look at it.
Oh my god, if I showed this to my mom, she'd have a brain aneurysm. My mom hates dishwashers. She doesn't believe in them. We have a dishwasher in our house, and I've said it on stream before. She took electrical tape and she put it on the top so that people wouldn't see the buttons, so that nobody's compelled to use it, because dishwashers are bad. So she put electrical tape on the button panel so that no one can ever use it. It's only used to store plates. It's not used for its intended use. And if I ask her about it, she's like, no, eso gasta agua y gasta luz. She says it wastes water and it wastes light. And that's bad. and they're bad, and they break plates. Eso destroza los platos. It breaks the plates and cups. No! And I'm like, Mom, you use the same amount, if not more water when you wash it yourself. And she's like, that's not true. That's not true. And I use Palmolive. And she uses Palmolive, and she says you can't use Palmolive in the dishwasher. And she wouldn't wash a plate without Palmolive. You try to get a Hispanic mom to wash a dish without Palmolive.
Let's take a look and see how the dishes came out.
Oh my God, you don't know what Palmolive is? Palmolive. It's like green. It's in a green thing. Every Hispanic person growing up forever in their life saw that green thing. I know. You know what? It's the green one. The green one. The green liquid. It's green. It's green. This cow Don, bro. My mom says the Don is porqueria.
All right, almost good. This one had a bunch of stuff caked on it. Let's see.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
This one looks fine.
That's just like, would you ever see a Hispanic mom using fucking pine salt? I don't think so. It's all about Fabuloso, baby. It's Fabuloso for the floors all the way, baby. The stuff that looks like fucking juice. No, I don't understand why they would have that next to drinks, because, like, this isn't a fucking drink.
It looks pretty clean to me. Clean. I think all the silverware looks pretty good, too.
Wow.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a little nightcap all together. I'm going to let this sit 24 hours.
Nightcap.
Come back tomorrow and load them up. Let's take a look. Ooh, wow, that is caked on there. This is going to be ugly. All right, so that one's ready to go. I'm not expecting this one to do better than the full-size dishwasher. I don't even know if either one's going to get that oatmeal off. The plate.
Whoa.
Look at this. I don't see anything on the plate at all.
Whoa.
Wine glass.
Mistolin.
Beautiful.
My mom used to use Mistolin. She doesn't use Mistolin anymore. She uses Fabuloso only.
And, whoa. I think it did better than I expected. I'd say it passed with flying colors. I can tell you this Novette base, in the couple weeks I've used it, is probably a good choice. Before I get to my #1 pick, there was a couple of items I thought belonged in this video but didn't quite make the top 10, so let's take a look at some honorable mentions. This interesting looking gadget is the pocket tripod.
What the fuck?
This was done way earlier in the year on a phone gadget comparison.
That looks like something that you see in fucking Hellraiser.
I did. Now, it almost looks like a fidget spinner. It's one of the more peculiar items I've actually reviewed over the years. And I wasn't sure if I was going to use this one, but it's been in my wallet ever since then. And not only has it held up from that, but I've actually used it when I'm traveling, like on the airplane. I use this to hold my phone up. It's actually been quite useful. Check out some scenes from my original pocket tripod in my phone gadget comparison. It can be folded in a variety of different ways to hold your phone with or without a case. As far as rotating it, then you can put it this way to kind of leave it in place. It's not going to go back anymore. Or you can turn it this way and tilt it back. 45, yeah, maybe, up to about 90. I have a pretty good selection of angles with it, between using it this way and using it that way, I think. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I don't know why you'd want to film at this angle, but you could if you wanted to.
I mean, I'm sure there are some reasons why a person would film at that angle, but you know, that's private.
So there is another way you can use this.
Mouse POV! Hey, fuck you!
So what you do is you turn it to this configuration, pull them apart. Now you have two halves you can actually place further apart, so you have a more stable base.
Oh my god, I'm bored already.
Your phone.
Please, next one.
I did a comparison of cheap toasters earlier this year, and this was the one I picked as my favorite. Not only did it perform, it should be.
Oh god, I'm bored.
Let's see. It still feels a little bit flimsy. Round 2.
Ugh, I'm bored.
I use this one quite a bit, surprisingly.
What the
So this
fuck?
one actually kind of surprised me
Neck
at how useful it really was. Check out some scenes from my original video. This is one of the highest rated items.
Oh my god, you look like you belong in Prometheus.
items I've ever seen on Amazon. As of this filming, it's got 36.7 thousand reviews, 4.7 star rating. Amazon's choice. I have a lot of requests for it. All right, so there's buttons on either side, so you can actually control these
discovering alien landscapes.
one at a time. You can go low, medium, high, off, low, medium, high, off. And there's also a button way back here which changes the color of it. You've got, it's kind of an amber, like a warmer light.
Oh, my eyes!
Cooler light. So you have low, high. Well, that's very bright. It works quite well. Yeah, I can read this fine. I don't even need my reading glasses.
How many times do you think somebody used this while they were fucking some? They're like, shine a light on it. Let me see.
Which I might need if it's kind of dark. You can adjust it like this. You can adjust it like that. It pretty much adjusts at any angle you want. You can make it really wide. You can make it narrow.
Oh God! Why does it look like ladies' legs? It looks like legs.
At any angle you want. I don't even need my reading glasses, which I might need if it's kind of dark. You can adjust
Look, it looks like legs.
Like this. You can adjust it like that. It pretty much adjusts at any angle you want. You can make it really wide. You can make it narrow. I should also point out that there's models out there kind of similar to this that use batteries. That makes them much heavier. You actually have to either put rechargeables in there or you have to pay for more batteries.
Those are not
this is very lightweight. It feels like almost nothing on there, but it doesn't feel cheaply made at the same time. Usually lightweight means cheap, but in this case it doesn't mean that. It just feels lightweight. I think this is the warm light. That's the cool light. I think I like the warm light the best. Wow. I mean, so far I'm very impressed by this so far. Well, it comes down to this, my number one pick for 2021. The choice itself was pretty easy. The only hesitation I had was that the same company had my number one pick last year. But looking back at the products, this is the one I have to pick for number one. The Ninja Foodi Never Stick Pan. I mean, look at this thing. It's almost like a cast iron skillet. It's heavy, it's durable, it's even heating, the non-stick surface is great.
I don't believe this.
Look at that surface. It has held up beautifully over time. The price is right for this. I just don't have enough good things to say about this pan. I think that anybody who buys this pan will be quite...
Alright, I'm bored. Don't listen. I go through it. It's all about fast. Fast, baby. Sometimes you just gotta go through them fast. Let's see. Speed run. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Day in the life of a Japanese cosplay worker. I'm looking at my recommended now. I'm not showing you. Ugh, 10 Shark Tank products that they regret taking. Hold on, I'm picking a few. 10, yeah, Shark Tank. What the fuck is this? It's a video of me. No. Why am I being recommended my own video? 10 things Steve-O can't live without. Oh, I really want to know this. Oh my god. Somebody made a weird edit. Ugh. Someone made a weird edit of something. I'm not showing it on stream. What the fuck? Yo, some of these, My Story animated?
I push them.
Sometimes people will ask me what I call myself. Am I a stuntman? Am I a comedian? Am I an author, an actor?
Oh my god, he's an old man.
And you know what I am? I'm an attention whore. Hey GQ, I'm Steve-O, and these are my absolute essentials. Let's get into it. I'm a real road warrior, so I go everywhere with everything I need. And this carry-on luggage, I could very easily replace. But what I cannot replace, and I cannot live without, is this back scratcher. I got it at Whole Foods in maybe 2009. My body is generally
Is this supposed to look like that?
becoming decrepit, so I can't reach areas where I have itches, and then the back scratcher is just super important to me. I could never replace it. It's the greatest back scratcher of all time. Out of fear that I may lose it, I've tried to replace it, and there just isn't one out there that can do the trick. My travel water pick. For all my years of hardcore partying and drug abuse, I never took care of my teeth and gums, and I ended up with all kinds of problems. There was a time when I got in the Jackass van, and Wee Man said, "Oh, dude, fucking Steve-O, your breath." And Knoxville said, saying Steve-O has bad breath is like saying Wee Man is short. So
Oh my god!
this thing is absolutely crucial. Here's how it works.
I mean, he casually dropped that piece of information. But it's like everyone, I mean, he's always been open about all that stuff, you know?
It blasts all this stuff out from in between your teeth, which would go rotten and stink. So I count my water pick as toiletries, which are very important.
Whoa! I didn't know. Whoa!
To me. I got my toilet.
Yo, he's like my dad. My dad doesn't have teeth. My dad has fake teeth. And he pulls them out sometimes. He pulls them out sometimes and it makes me laugh. He pulls them out and he puts... Sometimes my dad takes out his teeth and he pulls them out and he puts them in his hands and he goes... One time I was playing around too much and he dropped his teeth and he broke them. So I bought my dad new teeth. I bought my dad his new teeth. He doesn't have teeth because my dad loves candy and he would eat a lot of candy. And my dad also eats bones. He likes to eat bones and suck the marrow. So all those years of eating candy and sucking the marrow out of bones fucked up his mouth. So yeah, I bought my dad his teeth. Cause he had cheap teeth before, and then he dropped them and they fell and they broke, and then I was like, we're getting you good teeth. So now my dad has good teeth. I got my dad good teeth.
Toiletry kit right here. And when I check into a hotel room on the road, I then take a picture of my wiener in the mirror with
I'll anything my parents want, I get it for them. If they want or need anything, they don't even have to ask. They don't even have to ask.
with the toiletries, and I send it to my girl. And among my toiletries, I have an absolute essential in my pill planner. It's called Zoloft, man.
Oh my god, I thought those were like teeth. I was like, damn, he got his teeth for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Is pills.
Went to therapy back in 2013, and this therapist was telling me that he feels that I have like a lot of anxiety and that Zoloft would help me. And I'm like, dude, I'm a clean and sober guy. You know, I don't take drugs. Turned out the therapist was a clean and sober guy too, and I just decided to humor him. I've since found that Zoloft really helps me. If I stop taking it, my mind can go to super dark places. If I am taking it, like, full steam ahead, baby. Gonna have my speakers, you know it, because I gotta rock. I'm not gonna count these speakers as essential because they're so replaceable. But I do love them because they've got these marks. When I would do meet and greets after my shows on tour, I'd pull out a marker to sign stuff, and I would push it in, jam it on there. So every one of these dots represents a different show on tour. You know, I will count the speakers as essential, but they're just not that sexy. What I really think is essential is the markers I travel with.
A Sharpie
Markers are totally essential to me. You know, I'm big into signing my merch. I'm ready to do it with white paint pen, with black marker, with silver. I'm so proud of my autograph. I practiced my autograph for years before anybody
that is so cute.
wanted it. And after signing it for the longest time, all of a sudden I realized that when I write my signature, I'm actually drawing a penis. I mean, it's fascinating. I gotta show it. You got a piece of paper? Yeah. And if it's a really important autograph, then I'll do hashtag dickograph. This is for you guys.
Oh my god! What the fuck? He's
I'm an
funny.
attention whore, and I gotta be ready to film attention-seeking behavior at all times. That's 3 different 4K cameras, and I'm ready to load up big memory cards and then back it up on the hard drive, and then in virtually real time, edit it on the computer. 2 really killer lights. What I operate with is a full-blown studio in my backpack. It's safe to say that camera stores are my happy place. Just had a really great experience at a camera store in Washington, D.C. On the same day that I got arrested for climbing on the Lincoln Memorial. Years ago, my tour manager said, you should come out with your own hot sauce because you just love hot sauce so much. And I was kind of resistant to it, but then we decided to give it a shot. And we came up with Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole. We tried all different recipes and combined multiple ones of them. There was the XXX habanero I really liked, but also the habanero garlic. They had to go together. So technically I'm a chef. The other flavor that we just came out with, which is called Steve-O's Butthole Destroyer Hot Sauce. The top 3 ingredients are the 3 hottest peppers in the world: Scorpion, Ghost, and Carolina Reaper. So that's what's filling up the bottle. But people are buying it. Candidly, my diet's kind of all over the place. Being sensitive to my nutrition needs, I'm counting this as totally essential. It's called Athletic Greens AG1. This is how I start every day. I meditate in the morning, I get water to hydrate, and I pour it into the water, my Athletic Greens AG1, and it's great because I can do it on an empty stomach. It gives me all of the nutrition
You thought that was a condom?
I need. I can feel good about eating like a jerk for the rest of the day. And it's actually delicious too. And they're not paying me to say that right now. So when I
It's
finish
not a
my athletic
hashtag
greens in
ad.
the morning, now I'm hydrated and I feel good about just pounding coffee. So I fill up this 24-ounce thermos.
He wants a pound coffee.
Oh man, this is up there on the essentials, dude. Plus this one in particular, I've managed to not lose through months of touring. What I love about it so much is that it's got this button, which is like a trigger, you know? It's not gonna spill unless you pull the trigger. So that's 9, and now it comes down to the most magical essential of them all.
Doggy!
Up. My wonderful Wendy from Peru. I actually found her in the streets of Peru. The video I made of bringing Wendy home from Peru got more views than any video I've ever put on the internet. It's a real kick in the nuts. But she comes with me everywhere. She's a bona fide, legit service dog. She's with me on every airplane. She's with me on every tour date. She actually performs in my show. I mean, she's just a phenomenal dog. I mean, she's extraordinary. She's
so
a Belgian Malinois, and evidently
She's just there like, are you finished? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Xanax mix. So there we have it, folks. I cannot live without these items, and your attention means the world to me. So thank you for watching, and man, take care of the ones you love, dudes. Woo!
Oh man, I like him. He's so cool. He's so cool. He's so cool. Jack Black? Jack Black.
Oh boy, here comes another fiery hoop. Here comes another opportunity to show what I can do. To dance with the big guns. To dance with the big guns? Is that a thing? High Fidelity. So High Fidelity was my big breakthrough role. I got that because John Cusack was a fan of my band Tenacious D. He thought I was funny and he thought I'd be good in the role. I was nervous about it because it was a movie about rock and roll, and it was about people who worked at a record store and were kind of snobby and had real strong opinions on what music was good
I've
and
never seen that movie.
what was bad. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I have a band. I really am a musician. I don't know if I want to make a movie about people criticizing music. Eventually, I realized I'd be an idiot to turn down this role. It's a great character, and I took the plunge. And I had the time of my life. The director, Stephen Frears, is one of my all-time favorites to work with. I called him the Warlock because he had the thick, juicy, bushy eyebrows, and he looked like he had magical powers, and he was grumpy. And he would oftentimes lay on the ground and just look at the sky and say, I'm too old to be directing this movie. But then he would get up and he'd give me like the perfect piece of direction. And a lot of that movie was just adrenaline for me. I was just like, don't blow it, Jack. This is your big chance. So I came out of the gate windmilling, just acting as though my life depended on it. So the big finale of the movie, there's a concert, and my character who's only criticized music and musicians the whole movie is finally up on stage, and he has to actually
Thank you for the bitterly
perform. And there was a lot of talk about what song I was gonna sing, and one of the writers, D.V. DiVincentes, wanted me to sing that Marvin Gaye song. And I was like, why would I do that song? I mean, that song's a good song and everything, but I'd rather do like a bigger, more iconic song like Let's Get It On. And Cusack and DiVincentes were like, let's get it on, dude. That's a big song. All right, if you think you can handle it. I was like, I think I can handle it. And then it came time to sing it and do the scene. And I did it. And the first take, I was a little trepidatious. I was tiptoeing a little bit. I was a little cautious. And it definitely sucked. And I'll never forget Stephen Frears, the director, said, "Cut!" And he got angry at everyone on the set, except for me. He didn't say anything to me. "Extras, this is the finale of the film. Everyone on your feet. Ah, cheering excitement. Everyone. Jack, great job. Let's do it again." And I was like, oh, man. I know he's yelling at everyone else, but I think he meant to be yelling at me, but he didn't yell at me. Whatever it was, it gave me this crazy adrenaline goose. And I came out in the second take swinging, and that's the one they used in the movie.
Wow.
And if you feel like I feel, shout, come on, let's get it on.
Shallow Hal.
Oh God, I recently watched this movie again. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. This movie was fucking crazy.
After High Fidelity, I don't have to like send my headshot and resume around anymore. I start getting offers. One of the big offers I got.
It didn't age well, that's for sure. But
Was
then
Shallow.
again, I feel like a lot of movies, during that, like all that time, like even beginning 2000 stuff, didn't really age well. I feel like there was like a lot of change in
Wow.
between that time.
To work with the legendary Farrelly brothers, who were coming off a unprecedented
The Goop Lady?
string of successes. You know, they had huge comedic blockbuster movies, Dumb and Dumber, all that stuff with Jim Carrey and with Ben Stiller. They had that huge hit, Something About Mary. So when they came knocking, I said yes. And yeah, found out that Gwyneth Paltrow was going to be playing opposite me. So I was stoked because I was a huge fan of hers, not only as an Academy Award-winning actress, but also I knew that she was funny as hell. I saw her on SNL just crushing it, and I was like, she's a real character actor. She's not just like a leading lady.
Bro, that sucks. And now the only thing is like, oh yeah, the Goop Lady.
Romantic interest. She's also like a straight up badass when it comes to inhabiting different characters. And she really, you know,
coochie
got
candle.
inside that one, literally and figuratively.
Cooter
Like emotionally, what it was like to be that person. And also she was inside of a suit that was like 3 times her size.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Coco! Coco!
That scene when they goes to the hospital with, oh Jesus, that shit gets to me every time. The hospital scene, oh fuck, that one gets to me every fucking time, bro.
Ever explain your heart and the touch of my lips?
Yeah! Woo!
The cuckoo clock was mine. That was my own little spin on it. My little improvisation. Jason Alexander's in the movie as well, and he's on the Mount Rushmore of television comedy because of Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, did he have
One
like
of
a
the great
tail in the
blustering
movie?
buffoons of television history. And it was awesome to get a chance to go toe-to-toe with a legend.
What are you doing? I am rescuing you. From what? From what?
It was cool just hanging with him on the set. He had a lot of cool stories. But you know what was cool about the Farrelly brothers is it was a really funny script and a funny story, but it had a lot of emotional underpinnings too, you know. It was about how we judge people by the way they look, and we don't really go beyond just their physical appearance. And it had some cool resonance in that way, and I think that's why it stuck around for all these years. People still compliment me on that movie, and I think that's why it struck a chord. Orange County. So I did this movie, Orange County, which,
I never saw this movie either.
among other things, was the first time I worked with Jake Kasdan, incredible director of Jumanji. The next level in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
Jumanji
And I had
scares
such a
me.
blast working on that character. He's kind of a Jeff Spicoli. Watch it, man! He's a stoner, and he's kind of a up big brother.
Whoa. Whoa.
To Colin Hanks' character, but it was a real blast to play because he's just sort of living life by the seat of his pants, you know, just following his nose, and he's kind of a train wreck of a human being, but he's also kind of lovable, and it was a great character for me.
Do you want me to call public safety?
Do you want me to get naked and start the revolution?
I had a lot of fun with it. And in that movie, I got to party with Colin Hanks, who's great. We had great chemistry.
What? Yeah, some cops are right on my ass. Now listen, I've been thinking about it. We are going to Mexico, buddy, right now. Oh, Lance.
I got to work with Ben Stiller in a rad scene.
What's your name?
Joe. John.
What is it?
Joe John.
Name's Joe John?
Johnston, Joe.
Yeah, everybody in the cast and Jake were just incredible to work with.
What the
I'm very
fuck?
proud of that movie.
You're from Southern California, right? Did you channel any people that you knew to bring that character to life?
I mean, it was just sort of an amalgamation of all the stoners that I knew growing up in Hermosa Beach. But no one in particular. Maybe weirdly closest to myself of all the characters I've ever played. Whoa. School of Rock.
I like that movie.
I did Orange County, right? And Mike White wrote Orange County, and Scott Rudin produced Orange County. And so Scott hatched this plan to give me the lead role in a movie. And he was talking with Mike White about it. I'm like, what can we do? Because Jack's so funny in Orange County. What can we do that would really feature him as the central character? And Mike had this idea. He was like, I think he should be teaching kids how to rock. And Scott Rudin said, go, write it. And Mike just told me, hey, I've been hired to write a script for you, and what do you think about this concept? And I was like, yes, do it, go. And he wrote this script, and I didn't tell him I didn't give him any guidance or anything. I didn't really develop it at all. I just read his first draft was dynamite. It was hilarious. Scott Rudin, the producer, said, I want you guys to meet this director, Richard Linklater. And I was like, I love Richard Linklater. I saw his film Slackers, which is this incredible, bohemian movie about artists and eccentrics in Austin, Texas. And I was like, but that's such like an art film. I don't know if he's really the right director to direct a big, studio comedy. But then we met him, and I was like, oh, I get it. And that's kind of the genius of Scott Rudin, knowing who to put together to make magic happen. Because Linklater was taking it seriously and taking it to another level of like believability. He wanted everything to be rooted in reality and to believe that these characters are real and these kids are real.
They made a musical of this movie.
That this crazy scenario could have happened in real life. And that's the combination that made it special.
They made a musical.
And so he and Mike worked together on another draft, and they worked out the
School
beats,
Rock
and we
musical.
rehearsed it a lot. Richard is a theater guy at his core. That's his roots, and me too.
It
So
translated
I was
to
super
stage
comfortable
very
with
well.
that workshop and scenes
It was a
with the
hit.
kids and finding new beats. Like that scene where we're all going around the classroom and I'm assigning people their jobs and their musical instruments, and we basically write a song in the room in one scene without cutting. That was all workshopped through rehearsal, and added into the script.
Wow.
Oh, that's it. Okay, keep going with that, Zach. Do you remember this thing I taught you a minute ago? Go like.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Yes.
Bum,
A lot of the movie had that rad, like malleable development feel to it, and it's definitely like the movie I'm most proud of. That's the one that really I felt like all the planets aligned. And when we did the first read-through with the whole cast, it was just like, it's just lightning in a bottle. That's the only time I've felt that I was like meant to do something. And now the rest is all just gravy and icing. I can die happy. Got my School of Rock.
Did you pick a lot of the music that was used in the film?
Yeah, everyone had their 2 cents, but I would say that Linklater had real strong opinions about certain jams. Yeah, he wanted that Zeppelin song really badly, and he's the one that said, hey, you know, I tried to get Zeppelin music in Dazed and Confused, a movie that he directed before School of Rock, and they said no. So would you do me a favor and just make a video plea, just beg them to use the Immigrant song that we ended up using, the you know, that Viking. And so I did. I begged them on video with a huge audience of extras in the movie theater that we were shooting in, and they all chanted with me, "Led Zeppelin, please bless us with your love." I don't remember what I said. It was ridiculous and off the top of my head. And he sent it over there to them, to England, and it worked. They were like, "Oh, that's funny. That's funny, mate. Yeah, we'll let him use the song." That's not a very good imitation of Jimmy Page, but and it's a great thing because it's one of the best parts of the movie. That song.
Summer, you get an A+ and 50 gold stars!
I didn't do it for the grade.
Give me some of that. Yeah.
Yeah, give me some of that. Audio jungle!
I
Audio
was
jungle!
involved in a lot of the music. Any music that I sang that was like original music, I wrote or had a hand in writing.
So the final song that you perform at the Battle of the Bands,
That song is actually a band called Mooney Suzuki, and that was the song I was having real trouble writing. I was trying to crack the code, and I was like, there's too much pressure. It's the big finale song, the end of the movie, and I wrote a bunch of different drafts, and none of it was working. And then it was a Saturday night, and I went to see The Strokes. The band that opened was called the Mooney Suzuki, and they were so funny and hard rocking. And I was like, God, I wish I could write a song like that. That would be perfect for the end of the movie. And I went backstage after the show and I said, you guys, I loved your set. I'm doing this movie called School of Rock. Would you want to take a crack at writing the finale song? I got some lyrics here that Mike White wrote. And they're like, yeah, man, I want to take a look at those. I'll give it a crack. I'll give you a text. I'll give you a text if I come up with something. I was like, all right, good luck.
For the 5
And I didn't have high hopes. The next day, I get the text with a rough of the song, and it just killed it, crushed, and I was so excited because I was like, we have the end of our movie. I think I might have cried a little bit.
Aww.
That just goes to show, like, the stress and, like, the last-minute scrambling that can go into making a movie, because we were already making the movie at that point. We didn't have the ending song. So it's crazy the kind of turmoil that you can put yourself through making these kind of movies. So thank God we got it. Thank you, Mooney Suzuki. King Kong.
Oh, God.
So coming off of school...
Oh, God. That movie scared the
School
shit
of
out
Rock,
of me.
I was just like riding
The
high.
big creatures are so
on a cloud.
terrifying.
I was
I
like,
don't like the big
things couldn't
creatures,
be
and I
better.
didn't like that
I just
movie.
like had a home run of a movie that I'm super proud of, and everybody seemed to love it. And when my agent was like, "What do you want to do now? What kind of movie you want to make?" I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "Who do you want to work with?" And I was like, "Well, I just saw the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and God, those movies are so good. If I could ever be in a Peter Jackson film, but I know that's never going to happen." And then, like, the next day, I get a call from my agent saying, "Dude, Peter Jackson wants you to be in King Kong. I was like, what? No. Really? And she said, yeah, you gotta go meet him. I was like, well, I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna go meet him, I'm gonna blow it, I'm gonna say the wrong thing. And I went and met him, and they didn't want me to audition or anything. It was he and his wife and their writing partner. They just wanted to show me like an animated sort of version of the end of the movie when King Kong is up on top of the Empire State Building fighting off the airplanes, the bi-winged planes. And it was just a beautiful sequence. I got chills watching it. And
holy shit,
they
that's
said, "So do you wanna
CGI.
be in our movie?"
Jesus
And I was like,
Christ.
yes. I got chills watching it, and they said, "So do you want to be in our movie?" And I was like,
It was good for the time.
Yes, I do.
But
So
now.
then we go off to
I mean, I'm
New
not saying it
Zealand,
looks terrible.
and it's a long shoot. We're there for like 6 months,
But,
which is twice as long as a normal movie, because it's just huge and sprawling. And I was in heaven. Loved being in New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, beautiful country. Going to work every day. It
Man,
was
why
just- I
is
didn't
New
want it to
Zealand
end.
such a crazy
Like when we
place?
got to the end
It's
of
so
the shoot,
cool. Have so many cool landscapes.
I'm not ashamed to say I shed a couple man tears because I just wanted to live there and never stop making King Kongs. So the huge scene where I'm fighting off all those prehistoric insects and disgusting
I hated that
flesh-eating
scene.
bugs.
Oh, no!
Usually when you do a big special effects scene like that, they say very precisely, walk 3 steps and then swat at this tennis ball and then look up because another thing's coming. But this time, Peter Jackson was like, forget all of that. Just walk into this set and it looks like a disgusting prehistoric, like oozing landscape. And just pretend like there's literally thousands of man-eating bugs coming at you from every direction and just go off. Just be swatting around it for your life. And we'll just add all the special effects later.
Whoa, what?
I was like, wow, okay. It was such freedom. I didn't have to worry about blocking.
Wow.
I just could let my imagination run wild.
Expensive.
And that's basically what that scene is.
That's
We're
what-
all just like
That's what it tells me.
swatting
Expensive.
at monsters from our subconscious mind. It was really fun to shoot. And incredible cardio. I'm gonna start a new exercise class called Killing Man-Eating Bugs. Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre!
So Nacho Libre was an incredible opportunity to work with amazing filmmaker Jared Hess. I was such a huge fan of Napoleon Dynamite. And I got the call that he wanted to collaborate. And I said, okay, meet me at the top of the parking lot over at the ArcLight Theater. So we met there. It was a weird place to meet. I don't know why I wanted to meet there. There's a nice view of the city. I thought it would be a good place for an epic power meeting, looking at the view
Epic
of
power
the
meeting?
Los Angelinos skyline. And he told me the idea of this guy that had 2 lives. One life that was just for the Lord, and this other secret life that he has where he loves wrestling. But they can't coexist. You know, a man of the Lord cannot live a life of, violence. So he's torn, his soul is torn. And the way that he described the world was so funny and rich. I was worried though, I was like, dude, he's a Mexican character. I don't know if I should play that character. And he told me that he had a plan for that, was that my father was Swedish and my mother was Mexican, and I was born in Mexico and I grew up there, but that's why I'm a gringo. I wouldn't have to, you know, do any of the things that would be considered spicy.
Spicy. I see. Well, I mean,
so we dove in head first and just had a ball, and it was such a beautiful location. We filmed all in Oaxaca, Mexico.
Hey, listen to me. Mucho, take it easy. I need your help. And get this guy. Take out the legs. Listen to me. Today, I have the chance of a lifetime. But first, I need a man. Get off me!
So me and Hector start off as enemies.
I mean, they're quite a bit of you know, fun fact. Let me double check my fun fact before I tell you about it. Never mind, just kidding.
And over the course of the film, we become best friends. And also we have philosophical differences. I am a man of the Lord, and I believe in God
I always
and
like
faith.
to
man
suck
of science.
shake, baby.
He only believes in science. But somehow we still work together to become one of the great wrestling tag teams of all time.
I don't want to get paid to lose. I want to win!
I do get a lot of people saying, "Get that corn out of my face."
Get that corn out of my face!
Chancho.
No, not the fucking car. Not the. How could you? How could you do this? How dare you? Not the elote! How dare you throw down the elote? So he was Swedish and Mexican? Interesting. You know, I'll have you know.
Let me borrow some sweats. That's another good one. And a lot of that is just imitating Jared Hess, the director.
I'll have you know that Don Francisco was not Spanish. Did you know that? Don Francisco was German. He was born in Chile, but he's not Spanish. He's a German man.
Has an incredible talent at
Don Francisco from Sábado Gigante.
At doing voices and character work himself. And I always told him, dude, you gotta be the star of a movie. You're so funny.
He's not Spanish bad.
And he has no interest in that. Doesn't want to get up in front of the camera, but it's one of the things
He was German, yes. Don Francisco was German.
that makes him such a great director. Even they say you're never supposed to do it, but he gives the best line readings.
He was born in
And
Chile,
sometimes I
but
would even
he's
say,
not.
Let me hear how you would say it. And he would say it,
Chilean.
I would just
I mean, he was born there,
bust a
so
gut
technically he
laughing
is a
so hard.
Chilean, but.
He made it really easy. I recommend working with Jared if you want a really hilarious performance. And I really worked my ass off learning how to wrestle.
Yeah, he was German.
It wasn't without injuries. I at one point sustained a bad gash on my eye diving out of the ring, and I hit my head on some of those folding chairs. And I had to be rushed to the
How about the guy from El Gordo y la...
And the producer
Wait, the guy from El
said,
Gordo y la
"Hey,
Flaca,
he's an actor.
What?
He's got to be able to use his face. Let's not just get a surgeon. Let's
Are
get
you
the best
joking?
plastic surgeon in Mexico over here as soon as possible." And this incredible plastic surgeon came to the hospital, and she was dressed in a full ball gown. She had come straight from like a fancy event where she was in a ball gown, and she did the surgery on my
Raúl de
eye.
Molina's
And
Cuban.
as
Shut
you
the
can
fuck
see,
up.
She did incredible work. You can barely see it. Can't see it really at all. Yeah,
Shut the fuck up. Don't fuck with me.
thank you.
I was gonna be
Wherever
like,
you are.
what?
Incredible surgeon. Tenacious D in the pick of destiny.
What's your profanity?
He was Cuban.
Well, you know, my whole career kind of got jump-started by Tenacious D, because that's how I got High Fidelity, my big breakthrough role. And I always got a special satisfaction out of doing Tenacious D, because it was the one job that I had where I was the writer, director, you know, auteur of the project. And you got a special source of pride with that.
After Tenacious
you're not
D
just
is
a
The
puppet
Holiday,
in
then
someone
Tropic
else's
Thunder,
game.
then...
Even though, you know...
Tropic Thunder! No! No! Jumanji? As much as I love Jack Black, this is very long. This is like 40 minutes long. This is too much for me. This is too much for me. This is 40 minutes. I need to hear somebody else talk now. This is 40 minutes long! This is too much for me. It's 40 minutes. Top 20 times Ryan Reynolds was awesome?
Hello, I'm Ryan Reynolds. Most of you may know me from that episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Welcome to Watch
Wait,
Mojo.
what?
And today we're counting down our
He was in Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
picks for the top 20 times Ryan Reynolds was awesome.
Man, my attention span sucks.
Ryan, that was really funny.
Okay, game on, Brolin.
For this list, we're looking at various times this actor showed what a genuine and funny human
Bro, he's so
being
fucking hot.
he is. We'll only be including items that are not within the movie.
Wait, what is that quote? I have anxiety. I've always had anxiety. I've been to the darker end of the spectrum, which is not fun. Aww,
Funny human being he is.
Ryan.
We'll only be including items that are not within the movies he's appeared in. What's your favorite Ryan Reynolds story? Let us know in the comments.
I only see that Jack Black is a slab of meat for you. You know what? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, he's eye candy. I like to listen to what he has to say, but if you talk too long, too bad.
Number 20. He stole the Deadpool suit.
What?
Not that we're condoning theft, of course, but at this stage in his career, Ryan Reynolds has paid his dues and earned his rights to the perks of being a Hollywood star.
He stole the suit?
One of those might be the right to keep a costume or two from his movies.
What does this suit look like to you, huh? Does it look like a leprechaun had sex with a cartoonist?
Yet given how tight studios can be, it doesn't surprise us to learn how Reynolds stole his signature Deadpool costume from the set of the first movie.
The first time I saw it, I cried because it was so emotional for me. It looked like it was ripped right out of the pages of the comic book, and I loved it.
After more than 11 years of trying to get that film made, it was the only thing he...
I fucking love Deadpool so much. Holy shit. Champion X9 says, Ironmouse, stream your stream. What kind of stream are we talking here? A stream of piss? A soda stream? A stream in a river? A babbling brook? What kind of stream we talking here? What kind of stream you want to see? IV stream? Oh. Yeah, baby. Hey.
He wanted from the set. The story goes that he literally left the set that day wearing it, and has since challenged the studio to take it from him. Way to stand your ground, Ryan.
What you do from there is limited only by your imagination.
Oh my god, it's a pink! Thank you for the Biddlies. That reminds me of this comment that I saw where they were like, oh, Ironmouse, for a Cirkul, she just restreamed her old streams the whole time. It's like, motherfucker, I was sleeping. Did you not want me to sleep? You wanted me to stay up for a month and not sleep? I want you to try it first.
It's your weekly
and
wardrobe
then you can
rotation.
see.
Does it become a colorful addition to your S&M dungeon? Or will you simply nail it to a post in order to scare away
You
birds,
try
children,
staying up
and the
for
elderly?
a
Number
full
19.
month.
He got roasted
ahead.
by his twin. Ryan Reynolds is a funny guy. That much is pretty obvious. After all, we've got decades of evidence to draw from. What makes Reynolds so funny, however, is the fact that his favorite butt of the joke is himself.
I skipped ahead. Let's get to the heart of the matter now. Why can't you be like other actors? Good ones.
While most
love
actors
him.
would rather not talk about their films that failed with critics or at the box office, he reframes his past flops as comedic gold.
Do you consider Deadpool the Green Lantern of good movies?
Taking this trademark self-flagellating humor to new heights, however, was this 2016 interview he did for GQ, in which he's interviewed by his own twin. Spoiler, Reynolds doesn't have a twin. It's just Ryan Reynolds being a jerk to Ryan Reynolds. Oh, and that cameo from Jake Gyllenhaal? Amazing.
GQ Man of the Year, that's a big honor. You know, I can't think of anyone more worthy. Yeah, well, Hey, Jake.
Number 18, he got involved in COVID-19
Oh god, they're both so hot.
awareness. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck, people across the globe were trying to wade through an ocean of misinformation about the virus.
Yeah, Ryan continues to use his fame to help others during the pandemic. He and his wife Blake Lively have already donated $1 million to Food Banks Canada and Feeding America.
While some people of notoriety may have stumbled through their COVID messaging, people like Ryan Reynolds nailed it. Showing up as Bruce, he appeared in an Ottawa public health video promoting safety measures around COVID.
We can do this. And we will do this.
Oh my god, talk to me like that!
And here she goes, Ottawa.
He also participated in several campaigns to raise awareness about the virus and the importance of vaccinations. Even the Premier of British Columbia, Reynolds' home province, got a response from the actor when asked to help inform youth about the dangers of public gatherings.
We do need to get to the TikTok group, the YouTubers, but we also want to take advantage of people like Seth Rogen and Michael J. Fox, Michael Bublé, Ryan Reynolds. These are British Columbians that people recognize.
Combine that with his donations to support COVID relief, and he's shown what a true heartfelt gentleman he really is. Number 17, his bromance with Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin is most recently known as the man who played Thanos in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm thankful.
Every time I think about this man, I just think about him twerking.
Because now, I know what I must do.
But he also played a pivotal role in a non-MCU Marvel film, Deadpool 2. This, of course, allowed him to cross paths with Ryan Reynolds. When the movie came out, audiences finally got to see these two duke it out on screen and show a plethora of love off-screen.
You had feelings for Ryan before you met Ryan.
Are you telling me this, or is this something
Something you said. You said it in...
No, I have said it.
Seen in countless interviews, the pair has been known to gush.
I'm bored already. I love him, but I'm already bored. I'm already bored. What? Bro, you know what's not boring?
Hi, my name is Aura, and I'm from Texas. Please like and subscribe. I live with my granny, and she's pretty much the only person I'm close with on this planet. After my mom and dad passed away, she took me in and raised me. But growing up, I didn't have many friends. I was always focused on my studies, and that's how I was able to bag a scholarship to one of the finest schools in the city. But things took a wild turn in the 10th grade. It all started when I decided—
Oh my god. In the 10th grade.
To ride my bicycle to school one day. But just as I was about to park it, I tripped over something, and my bicycle went crashing into a car nearby. Shoot! The car looked really expensive, and now it had a dent the size of an elephant.
Did she cause that dent with her fucking ass?
I was the queen of broke people. I'd never be able to pay for the damage. I had to get out of here.
Is this Fruits Basket? Where have I heard this story before?
But just then, two evil-looking shadows showed up behind me, and one of them caught me. Look at that. She ruined your car and now she's running from the crime scene. Holy Jesus, not the terrible two. Jacob and Adam were the two rich.
Oh my god, Jacob and Adam in fucking the two richest guys ever in the
Just
10th
and
grade.
hottest kids in school. But everyone was scared of them because they were really big bullies. And now I rammed their car. This was the worst day ever. I wasn't running, and I didn't ruin it on purpose. I just accidentally... Oh, Kitty. Accidentally or not... You're gonna have to pay for this. Well, listen, man, I can't pay for it. You want my bicycle? You can have that.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
Making jokes now? You better arrange the money or else. Oh God, what was I gonna do about these bullies? And just then I remembered I'd seen them bullying a kid really badly after school recently. So I just blurted out, I know your secret, and I'm gonna tell it to the principal. What secret? I know what you guys did last Monday. For a second, they looked stunned.
Oh no, she knows what they did last Monday!
But then Jacob screamed, "What? How? How do you know that?" Judging from their freaked out faces, I could tell it was something else. And
I know you guys fucked up.
something really big that they'd done, and they thought I knew? This was perfect. Well, I'm not gonna tell you here. I'll tell you in front of the principal. Let's go now. No. Wait, we can talk this out. Yeah, and you don't need to pay for anything. Here, let me check if your bike's broken. I'll buy you a new one, as many as you want.
What the fuck were they doing to elicit this shit? Like, what the... Uh-oh.
We'll do anything you say. We'll be your errand boys, but...
Your brain cells are committing graduation?
Please, just don't tell anyone. What in the father freaking world? The two most powerful senior guys in school were totally at my mercy, and I didn't even know why. But I pretended to keep it cool because I didn't
Bark
want them
like
to
a
know
dog,
I
you
was
piece of
bluffing.
shit.
Sure. Then how about you start with carrying my bag? It's so heavy. My hand hurts. As I went around school that day with these two acting like my personal bodyguards, kids were looking at me like I was a magician who had the
What the
terrible
fuck? She's dark magician girl!
wrapped around my finger. The next day, as I stepped out of my house, Jacob was already waiting for me in his brand new car. This was just getting better. Hey,
What the fuck? Did they just buy a new car?
I'm here to pick you up. So tell me, do you want to go to the beach today or the movies? What? No. I want to go to school and attend my classes. I have to submit my assignments next week. Aw, come on, Aura. You should enjoy yourself and not study so hard. Adam can do
Yeah, as if she would be like, what? I want to go to school. How dare you? No, bitch. What the fuck? If somebody asked me that shit, I'd be like, any place but school.
your assignments. He does mine all the time. No big deal.
Dang.
That sounded good, but I wasn't sure if I trusted them
Damn, you could tell I was a great student.
enough to hang out with them outside school. What if they planned to kidnap me because of whatever their stupid secret was? So I insisted on going to school. When we reached there, they kept following me around.
Why the fuck is he dressed up as the Flash? It was me, Barry.
At first, it felt like I was some princess.
What is happening with their fucking arms? Holy fucking shit. This is horrifying.
Yes, but as the day went by, I realized this was a
What if... Never mind.
big problem.
What if he fucking was like, I'll be your bidet, baby.
I had ballet practice after lunch, and just as I entered the girls' changing room, all the girls started screaming. When I turned around, I was stunned to see those two morons had followed me in. Have you both lost it? This is the girls' changing room. All the more reason for us to be here, right, Adam? I pushed them out and locked the door from inside. But when
What the fuck?
Went to the dancing room, they were already there, dressed in ballerinas' clothes and dancing like toads. What the frickin' crabs? What are you guys doing?
The frickin' crabs!
You don't have to follow me everywhere. Yes, we do. We can't risk it. What if you go and tell the principal behind our backs? I won't do that. Well, guess what? We don't trust you. They just wouldn't leave. And when it was my time to perform, they both started cheering and hooting like they were my craziest fans. What could be the big secret that was making them do all these things to keep me from going to the principal? But as much as I wanted to know, I wanted to get rid of them too. The next day, I left home before they could get here. And even at school, I was on my toes watching out for them. Then during lunchtime, this football jock at school...
It's taking so long. I'm bored already. What? I just want to know what the secret is, but we're not gonna know because we're probably not gonna know. They're probably not gonna tell us. You have to know? I don't have ADHD. I do not have that. I don't have that sort of thing, you know. Why are you Xing me? I don't have that. I just get bored really easily. It's a normal thing. Mouse, this is a safe space. You're gonna make you have... I don't have that! Stop diagnosing me. You're not my doctor. You're not my doctor. Stop diagnosing me. You're not my fucking doctor. Or am I? Oh, God. Have you guys ever done this? Tell me if you've ever done this. You go onto the YouTube page and you scroll all the way down to the bottom until nothing loads anymore. Aha! 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 I knew I wasn't the only one that does that. Aha! What the fuck? Ryan Reynolds has a YouTube channel?
It's almost...
With 3 million subscribers? And I've been his fan for so long and I didn't know? How come I never got recommended any of his videos?
Well, I should get going. It's getting late and I have to take 3 buses to get home.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Did you just call me baby?
Yeah, I did.
Like an infant?
Yeah, that's like a romantic nickname I'm trying to get started. I thought it might sound nice if I said you were a baby.
Oh, that's not gonna catch on. That's super weird.
Okay, well, whatever. Maybe you don't have to go.
No, I do because this isn't where I live. This is where you live.
Right, but see, I had this idea where like maybe you would live here.
No, that's not gonna work, see, because none of my stuff is here. My stuff is at my place.
Yeah.
That's where I keep it.
Right, but you could like maybe bring it here.
And then where do you live?
Also here, I was thinking.
And then who lives at my place?
Someone else entirely.
And then they have to take 3 buses to get here.
No, because they wouldn't be a part of the relationship.
But what if they're super hot and we're both kind of into them?
That's like a whole other conversation. That's not even really what we're talking about here.
Oh, right. What are we talking about?
I'm just thinking, you know, like I like seeing you. But also, wouldn't it be nice if I didn't have to go anywhere to do that?
Going places does suck.
It's the worst. Plus, you know, I think it could really take our relationship to the next level if one of us had to, you know, fill out some change of address forms.
Ooh, that does sound hot.
Right? Super hot. Like
that doesn't sound hot. That sounds very tedious and annoying.
For a little bit.
That would give me an excuse to see the attractive person who lives there.
That's not... Okay.
And this whole thing would make it much more inconvenient for us to ever break up.
It'd be a good incentive to stay together, yeah, for sure.
But wait, wouldn't we have double of every household item?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I guess we would. Yeah, I guess we'd have to like just go through all of them and decide which ones are the best ones.
Okay, that sounds like it would lead to a lot of disagreements and hurt feelings.
Oh, several, I imagine.
Oh, wait. What do we do about the bed situation?
Oh, I mean, I guess we could start sleeping in the same one.
Do you know, I was just thinking the other day how I would like less room to sleep at night?
Yeah, and also I was thinking something that's been missing from my life is somebody actively pulling on the covers I'm trying to sleep under.
And I think it would be very romantic for us to wake up beside each other each morning.
Oh, yeah, when my breath is at its worst. Yeah, that's a perfect time for romance.
And you know what I feel like is missing from this relationship?
This sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Tell me.
House chores.
Ooh, yeah. Cleaning up after each other's filth. Yeah, that'll really spice things up.
And I think we have reached the point in our relationship where we can start pooping in the same toilet.
At the same time?
No, at different times.
Oh, then yeah, no, yeah, I agree.
Wow. Well, I'm excited to see what gross habits you've been hiding from me.
Oh, same here.
I put clumps of hair on the side of the shower wall. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. No, that's super gross. Oh, I leave tiny beard hairs in the sink every time I shave, so that feels like it balances out.
Right. Well, as long as they don't get on any of the 57 products I'm going to be leaving around the bathroom sink.
Oh, 50. Is there going to be any room for my bathroom stuff?
How much stuff are we talking?
Literally 1 bar of soap?
Oh. No, there won't be any room for that.
Oh, okay.
So,
oh, no!
we're just going to be around each other all the time.
Yeah.
Not a lot of room for independence or personal space.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no. No, none at all. None at all.
Ooh.
2 people to pay rent, though.
I'm in.
Hi there, hello, it's me.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare. What the fuck? I don't like it. I don't like it. Just use her soap? What if he doesn't want to use her
So, you
soap?
have that new Harry Potter movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. Wow, so what's going on with the characters? Well, I'll tell you, sir. All the guy characters decided it's time to have long hair for a year. Okay, that's kind of random. A little bit. Is that the only thing going on this year, or? Nope, there's more, actually. So Harry and Hermione and the Weasleys are gonna go to this thing called the Quidditch World Cup. Okay. And they're also going with Arthur Weasley's coworker and his son, Cedric Diggory. How were we introduced to him? Just the normal way, you know, he suddenly drops out of a tree. That's not normal. Sure it is. So they head to the World Cup, and there are a ton of wizards there. Very cool. Wow, I can't wait to see what the Quidditch World Cup is like. Right? Sounds super cool, doesn't it? So then we're gonna cut
this isn't Ryan Reynolds, this is Ryan George.
right after it's all done. Oh. And the event's gonna get attacked by some Death Eaters.
Man, why are Ryan so hot?
Harry's gonna get knocked unconscious. Oh no. Yeah, and so later he wakes up and everything's been burned to the ground and he's the last one there. Not a single person saw him there and he wasn't affected by the fire or smoke. That's what we're going with. And then this Death Eater, Barty Crouch Jr. shows up and shoots a dark mark into the sky. Oh, very ominous. Anyway, so eventually Harry goes back to Hogwarts and Dumbledore gives his annual speech about all the ways the kids might die this year. As is tradition, sure. What? So what's going on this year? Well, this year Hogwarts has been chosen to host something called the Tri-Wizard Tournament. And what's that? It's this big competition between 3 wizarding schools, so a bunch of people from these 2 other schools come in and do little dances for some.
I remember when the girls come in, the girls from the girls' school comes in and all these butterflies come out and everybody's like, whoa, girls, whoa, girls with the boobies, girls with the boobies, whoa.
Reason. Oh, that's fun. So to have a chance at being chosen, you need to be at least 17, and you need to put your name in something called the Goblet of Fire, and only 1 wizard per school can be chosen. Okay. And once the 3 names are chosen, somehow there's a 4th name, and it's Harry Potter. Wait, so are the students from the other schools just gonna live at Hogwarts now? Yes. Even the ones that weren't chosen? Yeah, they're all just gonna kind of live there for a year. That's kind of weird. No, it's not. So then Dumbledore runs up to Harry and shakes him like crazy and says, Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Oh, that doesn't really sound like Dumbledore. Isn't he more calm and collected? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Well, I'm profoundly angry inside all the time, so maybe I project it onto him a little bit. You should maybe see somebody about that. No! All right, so
You know, I never really thought about that. The fact that all those schools came there, all the schools came to the school, and they all stayed there for like the whole year. Why? Why were they there? Why did they stay there?
Anyway, this is a super dangerous tournament, and if you're chosen, you're magically bound to compete. What does that mean? You have to do it. Right, but what happens if you don't do it? I don't know. I guess you die or something, right? That seems to be the implication. Why would this be a thing? Well, sir, they really want to know which school has the best wizard child, so death's got to be on the table here. Oh, my God. So throughout the year, Harry's got to figure out what these 3 events are going to be and how he should prepare. Got it. And freaking Draco Malfoy's going to drop out of a tree and make fun of him. Why is everyone up in trees? So they can drop out of them at the starts of conversations. But so anyway, then this new teacher, Mad-Eye Moody, pops out and confronts Malfoy, turns him into a ferret. Why is he called Mad-Eye Moody? Well, one of his eyes is magic and zooms in like a camera lens and goes, isn't it magic? Why is it making mechanical lens noises? Unclear. But anyway, at the end of the movie, there's gonna be a big reveal where Mad-Eye Moody was actually that Barty Crouch Jr. guy the whole time taking Polyjuice potion. Oh, very twisty. Extremely, sir. So for the first event, Harry's gotta steal an egg from a dragon. Oh boy. But this thing breaks loose from its chain and chases Harry around Hogwarts. Wow, so I guess the teachers must intervene, huh? A dragon is loose on school grounds. Now they just kind of watch. That checks out, actually. That seems on brand for them. And then once he gets the egg, he's gotta go listen to it underwater while a ghost tries to look at his wiener. What? So then eventually for the next competition,
I forgot about that part. I forgot that she tried to
and he's got to go underwater for an extended period of time. Oh, how come? Well, because see, the organizers have kidnapped people that the champions care about. So like Ron and Hermione are there. There's the 8-year-old sister of one of them. Underwater. Get tied up underwater. So Harry saves the life of Ron, but also of the 8-year-old girl since her big sister got eliminated. Oh, wow. So obviously Dumbledore gives him some extra points for bravery because he does that any chance he gets. Wait, so they just kidnapped some kids against their will and put them underwater and we're gonna let them drown if the champions fail the task. Yeah, that little girl would have drowned to death if Harry hadn't saved her. Yeah, because like I said, they gotta know which young wizard is the best young wizard. So yeah, she would have drowned. Wizards are not okay people, I think. Anyway, everybody in the stands goes nuts, obviously. What were they watching the whole time? Just the lake? Yeah, they were staring at a lake for an hour, so that's a fun activity to watch. Staring at lakes is tight. Yeah. So what's the next event gonna be? They're all gonna stare at some hedges. Thrilling. Yeah, the final challenge is this giant hedge maze to find the Triwizard Cup, but it grabs you with its plantiness, so it's very scary. Man, Hogwarts just has the most violent vegetation. It sure does, sir. So then Harry and Cedric grab the cup at the exact same time, but it was a portkey and it teleports them to a graveyard. Spooky. Very spooky, sir. And then Wormtail's gonna pop out with a little baby Voldemort and kill Cedric. You know, I'm actually shocked it's taken 4 years for a kid to die. So it turns out Barty Crouch Jr. planned this whole thing because they needed a bit of Harry's blood to bring Voldemort back to life. He taught a class for a full year to get a couple of drops of blood. Yeah, and put his name in the Goblet of Fire and kind of laid out the path for him to be the one to touch the portkey. He could have just pricked him with a needle and then ran away. Yeah, but that'd make for a very, very quick movie, so he's gonna go with this overly complicated plan. That makes it more exciting, I guess. So anyway, then Voldemort gets a full body again. Uh-oh. Yeah, except for the nose. That doesn't grow in for some reason. Maybe he's a late bloomer. Maybe it'll grow in later. It won't. So now Voldemort wants to kill Harry. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to survive an encounter with the Dark Lord. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, because he gets some help from a couple of friendly ghosts. Oh. Do these ones try to look at his wiener? No, these ghosts are his parents' ghosts. And also Cedric is a ghost, and he's pretty chill about being dead. Our ghost back up. Yeah, and so then Harry's able to grab the portkey and go back to the tournament. Well, good thing it was a two-way portkey. It worked out pretty well, sir. So then everybody's in shock that Cedric is dead, and Harry takes off with Mad-Eye Moody. And does Harry figure out that it's not the real Mad-Eye Moody? He does, and then this guy recaps the entire school year for so long that Dumbledore and some teachers have time to bust in and help Harry. Oh, great. Yeah, and then coincidentally, at that very moment, his Polyjuice potion runs out. Fantastic dramatic potion timing. Definitely. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a great Harry Potter movie, you know? Thank you. I just feel kind of bad for whatever actor's gonna play that Cedric Diggory character, you know? In all probability, that'll be the biggest role of his career. Yeah, poor guy. Hi guys, Ryan here.
Wow, that's why he became the Twilight guy. Because of Harry Potter. Because of Harry Potter. Because of Harry Potter. Wow. Wow. uh.